Hey, everybody. I'm going to take us right into this intro. Hopefully, it'll play right. Um, I'll be watching chat in case it don't, I think. Anyway, and I'll be back to say hey. But I want to update. I didn't get the newest update on Milton other than it changed to a category 5. Great. Oh, it's sped up.
Home in the valley, home in the city, home isn't pretty, ain't no home for me. Home in the darkness, home on the highway, home isn't my way, home I'll never be. Burn out the day, burn out the night. Can't see no reason to put up a fight. I'm living for giving the devil his due. I'm burning for you. I'm burning for you. Time is the essence, time is the season. Time ain't no reason, got no time to show. Time everlasting, time to play these sides. Time ain't on my side, time I'll never know. Burn out the day, burn out the night. Now I want to tell you what's wrong from what's right. I've seen suns that were freezing and nights that were blue. But I'm burning for you. I'm burning for you. Burn out the day, burn out the night. Can't see no reason to put up a fight. I'm living for giving the devil his due. I'm burning for you. I'm burning for you. I'm burning for you. I'm burning for you.
I am so sorry, everybody. I got a phone call and I had to take it. I am so sorry. How long did that other crap play that I'm going to have to now mute out? Oh, I'm sorry. It's There's a lot going on. And there always life just sucks. It's always so damn busy. It's always so busy. I don't know. I don't know how long that played. Hey, we gobsite. Um, my intro, yeah, T. Kelly. She's another creator. She's a singer. She's got a good voice. She redid that song. She played the music. She redid the music. She changed it up, and then had to change up the lyrics so that it could be played on YouTube without a copyright. But yeah, she did that. She's sweet. She put a lot of work into it, and I greatly appreciated that. I've been trying to make another one, and I suck at it. I'll get there though. It just takes a little bit of time. I'm sorry. I was trying to watch the hurricane path. My phone rang. I had to take the call. Schools are going to be closed for the rest of the week. Tomorrow they close, but they do have school tomorrow since the storm is not going to hit us until. Where the hell are my glasses? I got to go find my glasses. I can't see shit. I'll be right back. All right, got my glasses. You being a good boy laying down sleeping, Bobalicious? I know, you're a nervous wreck. Okay. All right, now I can see. I got eyes. It's been a morning already. Don't you know they had to upgrade that damn thing to category 5? Exactly what I didn't want to see happen. I'm not one of the ones that panic with storms down here because I've been here too long, been through many. No, you get the hoopla and nothing else. But this is the same pattern as the year we had the 4 in a row. The same weather patterns, the same back-to-back storms, the way they're happening. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, and then I still have to go out and get a few more supplies because um the tow truck actually showed up finally and towed our truck to the garage. So I had to stop what I was doing and deal with that. And then hubby had to go to work, so I have to go out. I have to go out in the morning anyway because I have to go to Jacksonville. But fucking doctors on top of everything else, just what I need. Um, I don't know, but I'm still out of luck if we got E back because I can't do it. My truck's in the shop, and it's not going to be done by the time the storm hits here. Doesn't even have it on the analyzer yet, though he does think the same thing we do, that it's hopefully just the pump and not the complete transmission, but we'll see. I don't know. So hopefully we won't have to. Hey Juno. Yeah, I know. Category 5 with the I know. Um that's what changed me. My gut. When I seen that and I seen that even coming through the state, the eye's gonna hold, the storm's gonna hold together, and they're projecting category 3 plus coming through the state, which means it's going to go right over top me because I'm right through the center of the eye. So yeah, hopefully it'll just go out to the water and behave, but you never know, you know, but we'll be ready, as ready as you can be. I mean, what can you do really? It's Mother Nature. You can yell at it all you want. You can beg it not to happen, and it's going to do what it wants to do. So you either buckle down or honestly, because of the kids, I probably would go somewhere. If it was just me and my husband, I would, but because of the littles, that's the only thing that worries me, the littles, you know? Uh, hey, Mickey44. Hey, Catherine. Hey, Captain Ganja. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Thor. Hey, Chai. Hey, Step Not That Step. Don't side eye me. I'm going to be side eyeing that mechanic. He tries to pull some shit. Anyway. Hey, Shaylee. Wee gob. Hey, Marie. Hey, Dorsey. Hey, Deb. Hey, Shelley. Hey, Mystic. Hey, Cambry. Georgia girl stuck in Cali. Um, We're not under um, mandatory evacuations yet. We're in the yellow. You're supposed to be ready to go, but where the hell am I going to go without a car? Seriously, where am I going to go? You're going to want a hotel room pretty far away from here. Chances are I'm not walking there with two littles and a dog and a cat and a husband. So we're going to buckle down. We're going to hunker down, and we got a generator. So we're going to be all right. I'm just worried about being able to find supplies for the kids, for a couple days, because people panic buy. They won't buy 2 4-packs of toilet paper. They'll buy 20. They won't buy 2 cases of water. They'll buy 10. And then get pissed that they spent money they didn't have to spend, and now they're stuck with this shit they don't need. It's the same shit, but I don't know. I don't have to worry about toilet paper, though, at least. Thank God. Hey, Terry. Hey, Casual Art. Hey, Hope for Snoopy. Good to see you. Hey, Petty AF. I can't. I don't have a car. Where am I going to go? My car's in the shop with a broken transmission. There's no way that dude is going to get that fixed by Thursday. There's just no way. We don't even know how long it's going to take to get the parts we need, And with all this going on, it's probably going to slow things down. So you're here briefly, Hope? You busy? Hey, Indian Taco. I'm glad you came back in. And everybody, let's be chilled in chat. Everyone's allowed to have their own opinions. So let's just chill out and chat. Let's not be so quick to go at each other and use them wrenches. Let's just have a good, chill live. I got enough stress. Hey, Grammy's Place. Hey, Marcy. Hey, Mystery. Good to see you. Hey, Kenna. Yes, I do. But you guys don't have to do that. You guys support me so much by your memberships and just by coming in and watching my lives. I wouldn't have a channel if it wasn't for you guys. You are what makes my channel, not me, you guys. We lived in 7 years ago. We are lucky enough not to have to experience a hurricane. I had never experienced, that's the one thing I had not experienced. I had experienced floods, major floods with lots of dead. Totally lost everything. And my sister-in-law's family got completely wiped out. I mean, every one of them lost everything when that dam broke. It was sad. That whole town was gone. Not many, so many died. It was gross. It was just awful. And it rained and rained and rained. I'll never forget taking that baby out of that water. I was just a kid. In 77, I was a kid. I'm old now, but then I wasn't. Yeah, it was bad. I've been through earthquakes. I've been through fires, but I hadn't been through, and I've been through mega snowstorms, nor'easters, whatever you want to call them. But I'd never been through a hurricane. Everyone said, "Oh, don't worry, they haven't got one in 50 years." We moved down here and got 4 in a fucking row. Okay, so don't tell me you ain't had one in 50 years. When I get here, you get 4 in a row within months of me getting here. Are you kidding me? It was just a messed up time. I had just lost my son. A few months later, we get wiped out by 4 hurricanes in a row. It was a lot. Anyway, that was my first and hopefully only experience with FEMA. I will no. Hell to the no. I'll do without. Taught me a valuable lesson about FEMA. It sucks. Anyway. Hey, MK. I don't know how to post links, and I know you're going to think this is stupid, but it stuff's in my banner. But I'm not exact. I don't think I've ever posted them in my chat. I don't know how. Honestly, I need. Okay, I need a mod to teach me. That's bad when your mod's got to teach you. Oh, Juno, let me tell you about FEMA. Oh, and now mind you, this was 17, 18, almost 19 years ago. So it was a long time ago. But the little bit that they were, which wasn't a lot, it was like $1,200 something dollars. It wasn't a lot. We had thousands of dollars worth of damage. Thousands. The freaking tree came right through the roof and came smashing through the bedroom. There was no bedroom. There was no front of the building. It was gone. It was gone. Roof, porch, everything was gone. And it was only like $1,200 something dollars. And then after they finally, after months of fighting with them for that little bit, which really, didn't make a dent in the repairs. After they issued it, they turned around and claimed it back and said, "Never mind. We decided not to." I'm like, "What? You put me through hell for something that didn't even cover part of the anything?" And so, I will never. Nope. Had I not had damage and stuff like that, I could understand it. But we lost everything in the front of that unit. We lost everything in that room was no more. It was yeah, and we were without power for like 15 days. And I didn't have a generator till the second week because we weren't here that long. We'd only been here a few months when that happened. Anyway, lesson learned. Don't go to FEMA in my book. Hey, Dorsey. I know I missed some people. Hey, June Rebel. Hey, Whispers in the Shadows. Shelly E. Petty AF. Taint Cheese. Casual Art. Rondi Potter. Demon Chihuahua. There you go. We got a watchdog in the chat. Everything's cool. Hey, J Fox. Hey, Molly Collie. Hey, Kenna. I did say hi, Kenna. How can I tell you this without telling you where I live? Okay. It's supposed to make landfall. Where it's supposed to make landfall. Okay. I'm. It's coming straight across through me. I'm smacking the center right where the eye is. It's coming straight across through me. The path has not changed. It has not changed at all. I keep hoping that it's going to keep shifting down towards Miami, and it would have to shift a whole lot, but it could. I mean, I've seen them go where we were in the eye of the storm, and then boom, it shifted, and we got nothing. I don't think that's going to happen in this case. It's getting too strong. They said category 4 max. Now it's at a category 5. And it's not shifting. Crime mime sending you what I. No, you didn't have to. Oh my gosh, thank you. You guys don't have to do that. I don't want you to think you have to help me. Oh, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Sending you what I can from South Africa. Oh, can I come? Can I come visit? I will. Hugs and gummies for Sir Duke. He's a nerd. I could tell there's a storm coming. The cat hasn't left the kids' stable since this morning. He gets nervous. My dog, he won't move from in front of the door. But this is normal with them. Only with my dog all the time, but the cat never, unless it's going to be bad. When Duke starts acting weird, you know. Hey, Tobies. Okay, where's my tablet? Because I can't check anything on this stupid phone. Nurse Bev, Bama G, Ministry of Defense, Angie, OG Shorty, beautiful disaster. See, and a disaster can be beautiful. I'll tell you what, it is freaking amazing to watch these storms over the ocean. I love it. And if I could get down, I mean, the beach is like 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes for me. I could ride my kid's bike. It ain't my bike. My bike got taken out by a stupid ass driver texting on her phone. Anyway, I could ride my kid's bike to the beach. It's that close. I might sneak out of here and we might watch some of this over the ocean. I don't know if I'll have a signal, probably not, but I'll try it. But there's no, storms are beautiful over the open water. I know I'm weird. Hey, Remy. Hey, little Lulu. Grim's Reaper. Be safe, everyone. Aw. Uh, aw. Yeah, that's a good idea with the pets. Yeah, because thankfully there is some shelters that are pet friendly, but a lot aren't. And I tell you what, I'm not leaving my babies behind. Mm-mm. They're my babies. They deserve to be safe just like we do. They can't protect themselves from something like this. It's up to us to protect them. Hey, Simrisa. Am I west of Tampa? Okay. Let me tell you. I'll show you. All right. let me bring up the you guys do those of you that understand you um let me go to my home and I'll bring it up and I'll show you right on the map. Um it's not so much the landfall, it's what comes after the landfall, if you know what I mean. It's the storm surges, it's the tornadoes. It's once it hits landfall, anything in its path, it's going for. I learned that the hard way. I learned that the hard way down here. Hey, Snippin. ASD. Okay, I'm Manic Mama. The flooding and stuff, we're going to get a lot of rain. Ooh, I mean, we're in the dark cone for the amount. Okay, Sir Duke, no more headbutts, please. No more headbutts. You cannot rub my headset, okay? No, I know, Dookie do. I know. Okay. All right. I'm gonna show you. Oh, this was 15 hours ago. They don't have nothing newer than 15 hours ago. Come on. Are you kidding me? See, I get channel 13, which is 24-hour Florida news. Oh, what did I just? It's not what I wanted to load. But there's a bunch of them here. I'll show you. There's a bunch of them here that shows la 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 the path. Where's channel 13? This has the cones. Okay, this has a cone. I'll use this. Okay. Now you got to remember. Now this path has not changed, but it has been upgraded to a category 4. Now, see, that one's given misinformation. See, that's one thing you got to watch with this. I learned that the hard way living down here too. Um, Let me just go to their station. I'm sure they're going to have, yeah, Fox Orlando will have an updated one. Um, I'm 40 minutes from Jacksonville, not even. Maybe 35, 40. And I'm about that far from Orlando. About 45, depending on where you want to go in Orlando. Wow, they have a live tracker going on. Okay, we'll do that. All right, let me share screen and I'll show you. And that year there was that Christmas tornado. Oh, that broke my heart. It was just a couple miles from my house. We were so blessed that for some reason it skipped this area and because those people lost everything. What a Christmas, huh? Okay, here's the path. Now it is now a category 5 hurricane. It's expected to make landfall in here. I'm in this area. The eye is supposed to go in this wall right before the pen. Okay. If you go over here, you got Daytona Beach. I'm up here. I'm up here. So the eye will not hit me, but everything after will. And it's projected to maintain its strength the whole way through. Now, the eye of the storm is going to make landfall here. Doesn't mean the eye of the storm isn't going to affect everybody around them. It will as it passes through the state, but the initial landfall is here. If y'all can even see that, what I'm doing with my mouse. See where the Tampa, West Palm Beach names are? That is the area that it's going to make landfall. But because it is so strong, it is projected to state to hold together. And the eye will continue right through my town at a category 3 to a category 4. But that could change. Though I don't think it's going to do much changing because the path hasn't changed much. Um, and that was my holdout was the path. But you never know. You know, I'm not a meteorologist. Yeah, I never know. Helene was the least amount of damage I've had in my neighborhood myself. Really? Wow. I don't trust it. Oh, there goes my phone. Just what I need. Yeah, I don't watch JR. Has been pretty good reporting with boots on the ground. Yeah. Hey, Darla. Okay, I'm gonna. Who do you guys want to start with today? Hey, Phoenix. You live a few miles from the Bay, where I lived in Tampa during college. Couldn't imagine being there for all this. Yeah. I have a feeling that it doesn't matter anybody within that cone, especially within the eye, since the eye is being forecasted to hold together through the state. I think anybody in the path of that eye is going to have some major issues. Major issues. But you never know. You know, it's Mother Nature. Things change. We need to start with a Roadrunner and Coyote cartoon. Oh my God, I used to love the Roadrunner. You want to watch Betty? Okay. Well, did she do something today? I haven't watched Betty. I have not peeked in on Betty. But she's leaving, but not till tomorrow. But not because of the storm, only because she got to go to court. But honestly, I seen that I have a sub in that area, and I seen that she's leaving, and I'm so thankful she's leaving. Um, I'm hoping they don't make mandatory evacuations, but I have a feeling they're going to, because I am, the ocean's like a couple minutes away. Um, I mean, I'm that close. So, but there's not shit I can do. I'm alive, and Sebastian Rogers is still missing. What? She's doing a live saying I'm alive and Sebastian is still missing. What is wrong with this woman? It's up. Yeah, I know. We got it. That's what worried me this morning. I was good with it staying at 3, possibly a 4. This bitch upgraded to a 5 ASAP. That's how strong it is. That worries me. They're not giving the Red Cross. Why do they? I don't know. Oh, thank you, Lake Breezes. Welcome to Poolside. You're now misfit like the rest of us. Welcome to the Misfits. I cannot believe. Okay, Betty's excited because somebody sent her a box of, excuse me, dum dums. Betty, do you not get the joke behind the dum dums? Dumb, get it? I guess not. She's sitting here bragging about it, laughing, eating them. But how are you being alive have anything to do with Sebastian Rogers? And why wouldn't you be? The storm in here. Oh, believe me, Betty, you're gonna. Well, you can't get a new word. Oh, Duke, you're gonna catch on fire, dude. Look at you. Okay, that's it. Let's go. You're going in the house. You're going in the house. Come on. I love you too much, but you're knocking everything over. You're getting in everything. You got to go in the house and take a nap. How's that? You'll be safer in there. Do I have to bribe you with goodies? Do I? Oh, don't give me kisses. You're going to make me feel bad. You don't need to be up my butt 24/7. I'm not going nowhere without you. This cat even lays in the bathroom while I'm in the shower. Yeah, he lays over by the bathtub, lays on the floor on the rug, just waiting for me to get out. Like he's afraid I'm going to go somewhere and not take him with me. I used to take him for rides in the car with me, like when I would just run to the store or something. Yeah, and he loved it. He's crazy. He's not a normal cat. Hey, Fritz Frats Escobar. I love that name. You guys and your names. You crack me up. Hey, Halloween, baby. I can't. My car's in the shop. I'm kind of stuck. Hey, Ree. I'm gonna I don't know what Betty said. I know yesterday she had some stuff to say I wanted to go over. I don't know what she said in this one, but I'll let it play for a minute. We can't go over yesterday's because it took me a minute to catch up because I yesterday I wasn't on YouTube much, but I did go to Voices and she had a really nice, relaxing live and showed the cutest crafts. Um, but I really haven't been around a lot because I was trying to get all my laundry done and get things straight. It's like I said, it's a whole different ball game having littles than if it was just me and my husband like before. When it was just us in the storm, okay, we got this. We could just hop in our vehicle and go if we wanted to. Well, now we can't even do that because God it's at the garage. But now I got them littles I got to protect, and there's nothing I won't do to protect them. And there's nothing I won't do to make sure they are well taken care of and have everything they need. But my daughter gets really upset with the storms, especially with the hurricanes. Um, she gets really upset, and it's gonna really upset her. The school's canceled for 3 days because um, she's really gonna be upset about missing school for 3 days. That's gonna make her more upset than anything. So we'll do school here, and that way she won't. It's not the same as school in school, but you know, we'll do school here. I got some movies to play for them. I went and hit up my neighbors and borrowed some DVDs because I know the power is going to go. When the power goes, I'll, plug in their TV to the generator and let them watch some movies. And I bought a big box of popcorn so I'll plug that damn microwave in long enough to make a box of popcorn. As long as my fridge stays cold and their milk stays cold and their juice, I'm good as long as they're taken care of. And I'll fill my cooler because I'll fill my coolers with ice just to be safe. Made sure I got to get a new propane tank for the grill. Nothing like being able to cook on the grill all the time when you don't want to plug in your stove. I don't want to overload the. When we had both generators, it was nice because I could run the stove. I could run. It's gonna suck without air. I gotta tell you, people, it gets really hot and sticky after a storm, and it fucking sucks without air. It sucks. They're gonna be excited today. They get to splash all kind of water out of the pool for me. They can do, but they can't do buckets. They can't get in. The weather's too shitty. But so don't overflow too much. It's going to, but shit, just from all the rain we got yesterday, we had to let water out of the pool. It was going to overflow. Hindsight, hey, you used to play school with your littles. Oh, sweet and sleuthy. Hey, Josh P. Nice to see you. I can't, Josh. My truck's in the shop. The transmission, it wouldn't move. It wouldn't go anywhere. There's something with the transmission. I'm hoping they close my hubby's job down. He's not, but even if it's just for, but it's not projected. But see, he works nights, so they may close it Wednesday, and he might not have to work Wednesday, but he'll have to be down there for cleanup because it's almost 60 miles away from where we live. So he'll have cleanup there, I'm sure. They usually do. I'm over storms. I'm over storms. Nikki 40 more member for 5 months. Thank you. I will be safe. I'm too damn ornery, all right? I'm too damn ornery. Look, Sir Duke, you do not drink iced tea, so get away from my cup. Okay, look, I've had it. Time to go to the house. Let me start bets here, and I'm putting you in to take a nap. I will bribe you with some goodies.
For just $39 a month.
Okay, no headbutts. Okay, baby. Okay. Sir Dukey. Damn it, Duke. Look.
We'll be fine. They
come on. I'll
got
get you
everything
good.
patched up and hooked up and whatever needs to be done. But it always is such a concern for me that something like this. Now, I've always believed in an old Indian prayer on our area. We had the Spanish island, the Spanish areas around here, from Spaniards that came over here. And we did have a direct hit many years ago, 1962. I believe it was Hurricane Donna.
At Spectrum, we believe every day unlocks unlimited possibilities. Spectrum transforms your gaming experience into a galaxy of adventures, and with super reliable internet speeds, you're always front row to the entertainment you love. Switch to Spectrum Internet Premier.
My oldest daughter, Camilla, 2 days old, she had to have open heart surgery. All of a sudden, she's on 5 different medications. GoodRx is saving a lot of money. So it puts less stress on our household, and it puts less stress on our pockets.
Save up to 80% on your prescriptions with GoodRx. Download the free app.
Yes, you is. You're a little spoiled shit. Here, come over here and get him. Come over here.
But
Yeah,
for whatever reason, we've always had this kind of superstitious little, thing that we had the Indians spray over this land and has protected.
What the hell is she talking about? What is she talking about? I'm sorry, I was getting Sir Duke trying to bribe him to go in the house, and it didn't work. He ended up getting his treats out here anyway. He never works. I don't have an appointment at Palm Coast Hearing. I don't know what they're talking about. Never made an appointment there. What are you talking?
Traffic.
I don't even know what that is.
Whatever. Yeah, do we have some stuff that happens here? Yes, we do. But I believe in the Indian gods, okay? And so I'm going to pray that the Indian gods are out there.
How do you get
our God is
your
watching us, and whatever prayer that they put on our land way back then, still we'll just split this.
Oh, welcome to Poolside Crimes. Mime? Wait, welcome. Ow, Sir Duke, please get off my phone. Okay, damn it, Duke. Go. Oh, thank you, Shorty, because I didn't even know how to do that. You guys got to teach me. Welcome to Poolside. You're now a Poolside misfit, crime mime, just like the rest of us. We're all a bunch of misfits over here. Sir Dukey, please go lay down.
Hurricane and half a go around us. I don't know. That's just kind of where I'm at in the whole process, right? Where I'm at in the whole process.
Betty's audio's chat. Okay, let me go out and go back in. It's StreamYard. I knew I should have used Restream today. It's just that I paid for this part of StreamYard. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go out and come back in. Give me 1 minute, guys. It's StreamYard. Thank you. Okay, now hopefully that'll be better. I should have used Restream, but I figured I already paid for this, so I might as well use it before the next billing cycle because I made it's done. I'm gonna stick with Restream. I really like the features and I like the prices better. If you want to know the truth. Okay, so why is my chat acting weird now? Oh my lord, now it's this phone. Oh, okay, there we go. Now I got it. Let's see if this is better.
So it is a little scary. I will be honest with you. Do I think we're going to be impacted very much here where I'm at? No. The bad news is that because of this, I'm going to be separated.
Betty, I know exactly where you live. Why are you downplaying it? What do you mean you're not going to be impacted by this? True, you're almost to the outside of the cone, but you will still be impacted. The last hurricane, even though you claimed your house was flooded, it was not. But a couple streets over, but because they had flooding issues already, they flooded because of all the rain and storm surge. So that's a strong possibility where you're at. Hey, Crazy Crystal. Have you not seen the new projections, Betty? When did you do this live? How long ago? 2 hours ago? Yeah, you know. Okay, what's your game on this, Betty?
From Delilah, and I know Delilah knows something's going on.
Hey, Mr. Tomato Head. She lives in it. Yeah, she has a very distorted, bad reality. Hey, Chopper. Yeah, I'm funny like that, Chopper. I don't like to do that. I live on a, but like I said, this time I paid a little bit more attention only because of the strengthening and the projected path hasn't changed. And usually by now it starts to do the back and forth, the fluttering, but it's not doing that.
Never went first. And like I know she knows something's being here. I'm not going to be affected by this hurricane. I might have driving complications because of this hurricane, but this is going to.
Oh, you're not going to be affected because you're not going to be at your house. Got it. Okay, that makes sense. Who cares?
Hurricane. I'm not going to really be affected by personally. I will be out of the state at the time this is supposed to be hitting, and so for the most part, I will be okay.
Hey, Snippins.
I know I'm going a little stir crazy. We've got
something from the school.
Group chats now with my mom and my neighbors, so we can monitor.
Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, no school.
I've got my generator
got it.
out in case my mom goes out of power. She can come over here and get my generator and my extension cords and the gasoline that I have. I have plenty of gasoline in the back of the house for for the generator for my mom. So long story short, we just been doing
what are you talking? Wait a minute. Did you just say you want your mom to run? Oh, her generator. Okay. I had to rehear that. Your mom's like, okay, come on.
I have plenty of gasoline in the back of the house.
But in the back of your house doesn't help your mom at her house. Do you get that, right? Or do you want that woman to go run a generator at your house when you're not even there? I don't know. Hey, Pam.
For the generator for my mom. So long story short, we just been doing some other stuff. I don't believe in boarding up my windows. It just is what it is. I'm not boarding up my windows.
Hey, Tebow.
And one of the reasons why I don't.
Oh, no. This is. Come on. No, I've been on here now. Shit, we were live through one of the hurricanes. Part of it. Hey, Scottsdale. I'm not one to worry about these storms because of living here. But this one, yeah.
The window is because the kinds of trees that fly around here, if it's going through whether you got wood there or just glass. And I'm not going to.
That's not what. Betty, what is wrong with you? Why do you think houses have storm shutters in Florida? Hurricane shutters. Why do you think we do? To protect your What do you mean? That's probably why you don't have homeowners. You probably can't get anybody to cover you. Are you going to go tell all the millions of houses that board up for these Category 5 storms it's a waste of time? No, what's a waste of time is when you do it and you don't need it. No, I'm kidding. She's talking out her ass right now. Betty wouldn't anyway. Betty would claim the loss and then go to FEMA. Like her roof.
In the house, so it is what it is. I just not going to work the windows.
Your blind is a bat
So
too.
that's kind of where we're at. I still
Hey, Rain Dancer.
think I feel comfortable. I'm not, I'm a little nervous, but I still feel.
Oh, thank you, Patty. Kenna, you are so sweet. You are just. I'm glad you started coming over here. I'm glad you're here. Okay. Banners up. I am going to put music because I don't trust these people. And Silvers, I don't know if he strikes or not. But I don't trust him. And I do got to drop a link here. Betty's daydreaming. Because this is a Category 5 storm. This ain't no joke. This is no joke. This one is no joke. I don't know. I think she's saying it because she wants her chat to coddle her and, oh, Betty, stay safe. Yeah. Got it.
I'm in denial or whatever it is. I just feel like we'll be okay. This area will be okay. We never dreamed in a million years that Asheville would get what it got. I live in North Carolina.
Keep pushing the Category 5 storm, Betty. But that's not your goal here. It's not that you're in denial. This is how you're going to play it. Okay.
And the government has failed us totally. Remember when I told you guys how North Carolina was out of concern, just like Tennessee, because they have, their law enforcement's not even open during the weekends, nights and weekends. Like you got to call and get an appointment to go in.
Honestly, with the Category 5, I would leave. I would. I'm not going to lie to you. I would. Being that if it maintains the strength that it is now and continues to build, yeah, I would leave. Because of my kids.
I've never seen anything so crazy.
Hey, Structural Sky.
I know of, and it's sad. I pray for the people in North Carolina, but this is the reason. It's this stuff, it's not this nice stuff. What these feel good.
And did y'all see that Salty Lunatics? She has a TikTok and she has a small YouTube channel. She's been over here once. She's been over here a couple times. But her and some people got together and got a bunch of much needed stuff for Black Mountain in Georgia. People up in the mountains stuck with nothing. They got baby bottles, sippy cups, stuff, diapers, wipes, stuff like that they could actually use. Because come on, after every major massive storm, there was just tons and tons of clothing that was donated. And cases of water left strewn everywhere. Because where are people going to put it in the first place if they don't even have a place to live? What they need is daily essential things to get by. Because I've been there. I know. You need them daily essential things to get by. But it was nice. They even had a couple generators that they could donate. So I thought that was awesome for somebody to do. And where she lives, she's in the cone. So
that's not what we're voting for people. Okay, we're not voting for all of
Mystery White Station Wagon.
during our time in evil. We really, really need them. And
Hey, Michelle.
this is where they continuously fail the American people. To hear that our
No, I don't live blocks away. I live probably. I can ride my bike there. I used to ride my bike to the beach all the time. I maybe 4 to 5 minutes. Maybe. All right, maybe 7. I don't know. I've never timed it. I can be there rather quickly. In case I run out of electricity. Oh, that's good. I power will. If it stays at a Category 4 or 5, power will be going out. You can't hear anything? No, I'm here, Kenna. Can you guys hear me? Oh no, it's okay, Angie. I have to. Hey, Brandon Bourne. I have to be honest too. FPL has, you know, yeah, you get frustrated when you're a week without power. But them guys are out there busting their humps, getting this on, trying to get all the lines back up, trying to get the power back on. It's not like they're sitting around doing nothing, you know. It does get very frustrating. But then I got to remember, you know, a lot of these guys that are here working are from all over the place, and they've left their families and stuff to come here to get our power back on. You know, yeah, they're getting paid. They should. They damn well should. But I don't know. It's a tough situation because you get so frustrated, and it's like, that side of the neighborhood has power. Why don't I? You know, yeah, it gets to you. It gets to you. So I do get the frustrations, and everybody. We have PEP alarms for our sewage. We don't have septic tanks, but they have these motors, these pumps that in the sewage thing out there at every house, I guess, to break it up and smash it into nothing. I don't know. Just another thing to, you know, put in. But your red light will go up and it'll beep. And it's like, you can tell we've been getting a lot of rain because everybody's just taking turns going off. Then when the water recedes, as long as there's nothing wrong with the motor, it stops. But that'll be happening over the next couple days. It drives Sir Duke nuts. Yeah, everybody, welcome in from Poolside. Hey, T-Berry, please hit that thumbs up for me. Do that YouTube thing. If you're not subbed up, sub up. We also have Poolside memberships. You can be a misfit.
People that broke the law come here have more benefits than.
Anyone with
What
$10,000
is
or more
she
in credit card debt or
crying?
personal loans may qualify for
People
help
that
from the
come
National Debt Relief.
here. Okay.
Getting
Is
started.
she going to talk about
And the people
immigration?
that are affected. I'm going to tell you right now, I was considering playing it on this, but it was so emotional for me, I chose not to. There was a lady, she's in North Carolina, and she's in the mountains, and they have
So help her, Betty.
Down with her, okay? It is a dire situation. She's crying and screaming and tells people, don't listen to FEMA, don't listen to the Red Cross. They tell you not to come. We need as many people on these grounds as possible. And she was just begging people to show up. So if you guys have the ability to get back in your area, we get back on this channel. We do what we can. And
Whoa. Okay. What do you mean you give back? Who have you helped? Who have you helped out of your own pocket? Who have you helped since the last hurricane, Betty? That's why I only have one generator now. I had to. But somebody with children didn't. So I made sure they had one. Bet you wouldn't have done that, Betty. Bet if your elderly neighbor who lives by herself, his electricity got shut off, you wouldn't have did a damn thing to help that woman. I did. I went and knocked on some of my neighbors' doors that are my friends. We gathered up the money and we got her electric right back on. Bet you wouldn't have did that.
you guys have lives, families, work. You know, I understand that, but there's people in dire straits right now. If you live in those communities, no matter how you feel about it, it's our duty as
See,
people to stand up in our neighbors' time of need.
I never told anybody before. That's what I did with my other generator. I always just let people think that it just was broken or something. You don't need to pat yourself on the back or let everybody know what you do.
Affected areas, please do your part. Don't turn away somebody, because you know what, at the end of the day, that can be you.
I'd never turn away somebody.
So just remember that if you have the ability to help, if you have tools to make something more simpler, get out there and do what you can. You work Monday through Friday, and you still want to be able to help. You get your butt out there on the weekends, and you do your part. Because let's face it, whenever something like this knocks at our front door, guess what? It's strangers helping us. Okay? It's strangers. It's not people we know. So good. We got more launch doing a fundraiser in North Carolina. Typically, I'd be out there helping us understand
Okay, so they're
that
telling you the kids don't even have to go to school tomorrow. If that's not necessary, they won't be counted as a missed day because they're only going to be playing games and stuff anyway. Huh? Why can't they have regular school? So you don't have to go. No, they're going. Yeah, no, they're going. Okay.
with all the sports stuff, you know,
J
these
Dob,
schools now, they
15
promise
months. Oh, thank
us not to worry
you.
about Wayne Drake Rogers case, and
Thank you so much, J
do a freaking
Dob.
circus. They prevent me,
Praying
which they
y'all
would never
stay
leave
safe. We will.
their house to help
I'm
so
too
they
ornery.
have a handout. But me, somebody
Heaven's not ready for me. I'm too damn ornery.
that always gives back, our channel that always gives back in times of needs, that doesn't mind putting on our boots and going out there and helping.
Oh, putting on your boots?
Because of all these court dates. These idiots. They never, ever
Idiots?
help with it.
All these court dates because of these idiots? No, ma'am. All these court dates because of you. You. No one else. You. You can't put that. No one can take you to court, Betty. Oh, no, I don't want to leave the studio. What am I doing? You cause your legal issues. No one causes them for you, my dear. That is solely on you, honey bun. That is solely on you. Sorry.
Anger to help anybody other than themselves. And it's just.
Oh, Betty, you don't.
So, oh, Brando forgot. I didn't want you to think I forgot. I've got your soap packed up. And I'll be distributing the soap to, you know, I know you wanted to make sure Seth got one, so I'll be seeing Seth later.
Dinner with just a snap of a photo.
Wait, she's selling soap?
But I did pack it up as promised. I made t-shirts with my small business. North Carolina Strong, raising $600.
She's making t-shirt. What? Is Betty in the soap business? Hey, Crimson Moon. Is she making soap now? What is she talking about? She's giving soap to people? Hey, Musher. My son is headed out tomorrow with the power company. God bless him. Yeah, they work really hard. And I can't be one of them people slamming these guys. Like my neighbor, so I've seen people get downright ferociously mad. I'm like, dude, stop, calm down. They can only do so much. They are human just like you, and they can only do so much. It takes time to run all them lines again and to fix everything. You know, I don't know. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Angie.
This person thought
So is Betty selling soap now? Giving soap? What is she doing? Are you trying to tell somebody to need a shower? I mean, I don't know. Why are you packing up soap? Are you honing in on Dolly's business? Or are they Dolly soaps? Because we all know his Dolly soaps are really Adam soaps. So, anyway. Well, at least some of them. I don't know about them all. But, you know, there's been some receipts shown about that. So, what's up with the soap situation? Hey, Kick Rocks. Hey, Corinne. Yeah, they do. They do, Catherine. I mean, they don't have to, they can stay in their own state and work and stay home with their families. They don't got to come here or to come to any state that is asking for linemen to come and help. They don't have to come. They won't be out of work. They can stay home and work. They choose to come and help out. And you'd be surprised how many actually get hurt. I respect people that want to help people. Oh, Kenneth, thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for the PayPal. I don't want to say your name. Veteran 13, I sure will. I will get the kids some snacks and they will love it. Thank you very much. Oh, and guys, be careful. The C-19 is rearing its ugly head again. Numbers are starting to get high again. There's gonna be a new booster. This strain is not a friendly strain, by the way. So y'all just take care of everybody. Voices, turn my mic down. All right, sorry. Is that better? Okay. That's all it took was a couple treats, and he laid down just to be a good. He didn't want to go in the house. That's why he laid down. He's so spoiled. Hey, Darla. When we had our storm, it took 30 days to get power. Oh, my Lord. Now, even for me, that would be hard. But at the same time, I've been there. So I get, yeah, it is. It's hard. It's a no-win situation.
If you want to send me your information, we'll link you up on Facebook.
So does anybody know what she's talking about these soaps? Why is she packaging soap and sending it to people? What is she doing?
Give like a little elevator speech of what you want me to post. And give
Elevator
me,
speech?
Your business, your shirt business. I'm happy to post something up there for you.
Yeah, as long as you're paid, right? Okay.
Anything, everything. This is all hands on deck. If you have the ability to raise money or anything, everybody needs to do their part. So
Well,
that's just my point.
there was some receipts shown, some video clips shown, that one of the marble soaps was believed to be Adam's soaps that you can order by the pound, and you can put in your own wrappers and stuff. That's what they do. They sell wholesale, and you can put them in your own packaging and sell them. I mean, there was videos put out. Bet should leave for Tennessee now instead of tomorrow. What's going on? Nothing, KCG. Nothing. We're just chit-chatting and watching Betty. I'm trying to figure out what she's doing with soaps.
You know, because we've gone out, even when my roof came off this house, we were out.
Your roof didn't come off the house, Betty. Stop it. You lost some shingles. Your roof did not come off your house. Stop your lying. Don't worry. You carried on enough where you ended up getting your roof, didn't you? Not out of your pocket either, did you, Betty? Yeah. You know, you need to carry homeowners just like the rest of us and struggle to make the premium just like the rest of us in Florida.
You know what I'm saying? That there's a lot of people in dire straits right now.
Oh, J-Dog.
I'm so underwater with all these support stuff that me leaving this home to help anybody is not going to happen until after November 15th to be exact. So thank your local hate channel. Thank your local hate channel, because you know their ass that they never get enough out of their seats to go home. And they
I am not. You know what? I'm good. That's it. I want a t-shirt that says local hate channel. I'm changing my name to Kathy P's local hate channel. Betty, I don't want to do what you do, because in my opinion, that's not helping anybody. I don't want to attack innocent parents with no evidence. I don't go after victims and families and friends, and I don't dox people. And I don't go after people's jobs. I don't go after anybody's real life. I don't want to be like you.
they forbid people from helping. Their stuff has got to come to an end. We as a group,
don't know, Corinne. I don't know. I'm watching the path. But I'm kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place, so it don't really matter. You know, unless, you know, this mechanic just feels really bad because there's a storm coming, and he decides to work all night and hopefully can get the parts he needs and within the budget. And maybe he'll want to work night and day. I doubt it, though. Be nice, but I doubt it. And I didn't want to go to the dealership because of the dealership, but now I'm actually regretting me. No, I don't go after people like that. Everybody got things in their own life. Everybody's done things. Everybody's has a life. Everybody has a past and a present. No, the only reason why yours gets talked about, Betty, is because of what you do to people. You sit here and you deny, all the while you're doing. So, otherwise, I could give two shits. Hey, Petty, is that you, Petty? Wait, let me get I got to get my thing up. I got such a cool one. I'm putting on my restream that Brittany made me. It is awesome. My overlay. Let's see, I thought I downloaded it on here. It is really cute. Is this you, Petty?
It is.
Petty? Oh, okay. Let me take the screen thing now. But Brittany made me I showed you guys all it. I'm putting that on my restream so I can use it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think I missed it. You'll have to show us.
Yeah, I thought I already downloaded it. Oh, well. Yeah, don't go after kids. Yeah, kids are off limits. I'm here with double eyes. I love it. You guys
Are
in
you
your
okay,
day.
Kathy?
Huh?
Are you okay? We're really worried about you.
Yeah, I'm all right. I can't beat Mother Nature. You know, at this
No.
state, you can't beat her, join her.
Well, yeah.
I don't
It's
know.
still
It just
scary.
sucks. The one time that, yeah, it just sucks. But anyway, I have a feeling we're all going to be out. I don't know. I think Mother Nature's going to give everybody a break.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, I have to believe that. I actually worry more about my husband who has to be out there in this shit tomorrow than me, but I don't know. I'm glad the kids aren't going to be. I wouldn't have sent them to school anyway on Wednesday.
No.
Even though it's not supposed to hit till later, the feeder bands can be really bad.
I'm lucky I've never had to go through anything like that.
Oh, it's probably almost as fun as an earthquake. The only thing with the hurricanes is they last longer. Earthquakes are over in minutes. And
Yeah, I was in one earthquake in Turkey and one tsunami in the Maldives when I was about 8. But that's it. I've never had to go through anything else, so...
I've been through floods. I've taken bodies. I was just a kid. I was like 12, 13. Well, it was in 77. I'm 61 now. So I had to help get some bodies out of the water. That wasn't fun. I saved a dog and a baby.
Sorry, Voices just said she's missed the link.
Yeah, now I'm posting it.
Okay, sorry.
That's okay. Fires, the earthquakes, the hoopla. I mean, it's like it happens and it's over, and it's like you feel so deflated. It's like it, but you don't know, you don't realize the damage that couple minutes did. That highway, that bridge that collapsed in Oakland, California. My husband drove that bridge every day of the week for work, back and forth all day long. He had just gotten off there 10 minutes prior to that.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I can't imagine it. I'm so lucky that we don't get that weather here.
And that was a crazy one. I didn't hear from him for hours, and I was in a panic.
I bet you was.
Hey.
Hey.
Hi,
Sorry, I
Voices.
had you guys in my earbuds. I was listening along, so I didn't see you drop the link.
That's
Sorry.
okay, dear. No, Voices, you don't never have to go up there. I know you got other things to do. You don't have, and nobody has, you don't have to. You are not mandated. I appreciate it.
That's why I hopped up and said, hey, I missed the link. Can I come play?
I like when you come play. Hey, Ava.
If I don't act, like if I don't ring you on the ring, if I don't ask, I can't come play.
Oh, thank you, retired EMT. I am
on
checking
another
that.
owl today.
Your crafts are amazing, voices.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm so impressed, and I'm definitely going to order some
Okay,
of
say
the
your PayPal account don't want to let you in. What
ones
the
to put,
fudge?
put together myself for the
Well, and
international
that's
postage.
Oh, that's
is
why.
I can send them, and then I can also include the link to the how to assemble video, and I can send it with all the supplies you need to assemble and make it already cut. And
That's
again, that's
fantastic.
completely legal. It's all once you cut the file, the only thing you can't do
Okay.
is alter the file. That's not altering the file. That's giving your customer an option. Anyway,
Yeah.
sorry, Kath.
No, I just, okay. You guys are so, I'm checking it right now. But what I will do is, well, I can't even say that without talking to my husband. Well, I guess I could.
Hey, maybe
Anyway.
you could make a thank you video, especially if you have to be offline.
Yeah, hopefully I don't know. That's one of the things they worry about the least, and they should. But believe it or not, it would be one of the things that didn't go out would be the freaking cable. Well, if you had a generator, you could plug in your cable and it'd work. Figure
Well,
that.
it's a fiber, won't it?
Not the internet, but the cable would. But yeah, not if you had. We used to have DirecTV forever when we moved here. We had it for years. If it rained a little bit, you lost your signal. But with Spectrum, oh hell no! As long as the lines didn't come down, you're good. Your power can be out, but your cable's still going to work.
Oh, I don't even have cable with Spectrum. I got the cheapest internet package possible, and it's still
I feel you.
half a leg now. I can't see doing. Oh, and fucking StreamYard.
I'm
Make
checking,
sure-
McKenna.
Make sure that you cancel it, or make sure that you are definitely paused, and you got an email that confirms that you're paused. I got hit for the 44 fucking bucks this
Oh, I'd ask for a refund.
I did. I've emailed them. I'm like, that's why
Because you talked about that since this happened, so I know you did it because you're not like that. You take care of stuff. You're not like me. You don't procrastinate.
This morning. That's why I went live on my own. I was
Yeah.
like, okay, you took it out of my account. Fine, I'll use your gosh dang bullshit. But after this month, I'm on the 30th, the 31st of the month. I'm canceling the son of a gun.
I love
Hey,
my fire
Lisa.
stick, Remy.
I will, right now, while I'm playing this video, I will go to enterprise.com and see if I can reserve a vehicle and what they want for it. And if it's doable, I will do it. So if it gets bad and they do mandatory evacuations, I can get my kids out of here. Because I know that I'm not even going to expect that mechanic to try to, because he doesn't even know if he can get the parts. How long it's going to take to get the parts. So I can't expect him to, he's got his own family to worry about.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, there's only so much he can do. If he can't get the parts till such a date, there's nothing else he can do, He's actually going to push a couple vehicles back and work on ours because it is an early vehicle.
Dude, did you hear me?
Uh-uh.
Maybe while it's in the mechanic's possession, an act of God will wipe out the vehicle and then you get a brand new one.
Yeah, I thought about a firecracker down the exhaust pipe, but I don't know if they're powerful enough.
No, not right. No, let the hurricane wipe it out. And
Oh, you mean take out the mechanic's garage?
well,
No,
you know
just
what?
your car.
Well, it's in his garage.
Well, maybe the insurance. Maybe he needs a new garage too.
Oh, but he could put it outside.
Yeah.
You have to tow it outside because it won't go forward or backwards. It won't move. It runs just fine. It just won't move. They're going to have to push it out of the garage to put it in a,
Who knows? Maybe the garage will have a tree around it.
Yeah, they do actually, several.
Well, not your problem.
Right on that 2019 Black Colorado, please.
Yes.
Right across the, yeah. Because we have a bumper to bumper thing on it, so go ahead.
I know. That's why I'm saying let's test out some insurance policy limits.
Insurance doesn't cover act of God. That's true. That's true, Remy. And they'll use that as a reason not to pay you.
Well, let's see if we can.
Hey, just Samantha. It's crazy what insurance companies get away with. I
what
cannot believe what they get away with here with charging premiums. I had the same insurance company for, what was it, 15 years? And then I get a notice in the mail, we're not renewing your policy. I'm like, what? What did I do? Never been late with a payment, never had a claim.
Doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't. It wasn't just me. They dropped
It's the zip
a
code
ton
where you live.
of policies in the state of Florida.
Yep.
So there was
hey,
people
Mike
scrambling.
Your mic is really like super powerful. Lower it again.
But then they can't hear you guys. Let me turn you guys up individually then. Yeah, I called my agent. I said, what the hell is going on? Why? Why did I get dropped? I've never even filed a claim with this company. And she told me, she said, Miss Panarella, they dropped at least 40% of their clients in this area in Florida. And it's right before they did it. And my insurance renewal was in June.
Yep.
Right when hurricane season switches. You can't get new insurance during hurricane season. It was a nightmare. But yeah, the policies now have what I'm paying. Oh, let's just say it was almost $3,000 a month. I mean, a year. Sorry. And that I can imagine what people that have had claims have to pay. I've never had a claim. I've never been late with a payment, never missed a payment. Same thing with our auto insurance. Husband's never had tickets, never had an accident.
Oh, I know. It's ridiculous.
I mean, he got backed into by a mail truck, but he was parked when the mail truck hit him. He wasn't even in the truck when the mail truck backed into him. But that didn't go through our insurance company. But yeah, and you wouldn't believe, I mean, we paid $100 a month for great State Farm insurance. Then the big C hit, everything went through the roof. Everything is doubled, if not tripled, in insurance rates here. And it's insane. I know people that are paying $350 a month for auto insurance. Auto insurance. That's insane. That is insanity. Hey, Earth Angel.
Oh, God, that's so much better.
Okay. I turned me down and turned you up.
Oh, man, that sounds so much better.
That's
buddy.
what I did. Okay.
So much. It sounds like the mic is away from your mouth and it's not.
Yeah, I wish I was using my standalone, but I'm on this one.
It's okay. You got to stay safe because you may have to move at a quick notice. That thing could pick up speed at any time.
Oh, no, it's not going to hit. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. It's not going to hit until Wednesday sometime.
Well, I realize
that could change the time that it hits, but it's not going to hit till Wednesday sometime. Oh, and by the way, tomorrow we are going to shoot. We're not guaranteeing because of the storm. So, but me and Voices are going to do. We're going to try something. We're going to do where we're going to just hang out. We can talk about new happenings out here, reality TV, but we're also going to do some trivia. We're going to play some games and just have some fun. You want to jump up and shit talk and do parodies, whatever, you can do that.
Whose channel is that going to be on?
Tomorrow. What time did you say?
Both have StreamYard. Since we both have StreamYard, we had talked about letting it restream to both channels.
Hey, Nana's Love.
Test that out.
Yeah, we could do that. We could stream from both.
Yeah, we keep talking about it, so I think we're gonna try to test.
Did that work though with the trivia? How are we gonna do that with playing the trivia game because everyone's got to be in the same chat?
No, you and I will see them in the same. You and I will both see both chats. It's the participants won't see what the others say. I'll show you. We've done it before. It's actually really kind of fun.
Okay, we can do that. That's no problem.
Just the setting in StreamYard that you turn on that's called Restream to your audience, and it'll allow it. And the cool part about that is that whenever you super chat, if you super chat on Kathy's side, Kathy gets it. You super chat on my side, I get it. Does that
That's good.
that way
Yeah.
that way there's nobody has to be like, well, you two got to split it, so then Kathy has to pay full taxes, or I'm forced to pay full taxes. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it just allows it for both of us to be able to
Me too, Shorty. It's going to be fun.
so
You're right, Marisa. Voices in her crafting. Yeah, I think that would be good too.
I'm
do.
going to do a couple of those too.
And I'm serious about there are so many people I see in chats talking about crickets and how they have one, but they can't figure it out. I'm telling you, some cricket lessons videos would be good.
I've had a few takers since I put it out there, and I figure that I've got a couple more things that I need to get accomplished, and then I should have
Dennis Love, go down to where you comment in chat and you'll see that dollar. Click
Yep.
that, and membership link should be in there. I'm glad you're here, Nana's Love. I'm glad you're.
I'm good. I'm glad to see you.
I'm sure you are. I'm sure you are. I couldn't even imagine. You're an amazing, strong person, that's for sure. Hey, Lilith. Hey, retired EMT. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. Back to the Bedstar. I don't know. We might have to move on if this is boring. I have no idea. I didn't even know she went live today. Yeah, see, Angie says, see, cricket lessons would be wonderful. Yeah, I can't. There's a lot of people that have them. Heck, I'm going to get my sister to sign up for your class. She's had a cricket for a year and a half. She's never taken out a box. She's scared of it. I said, what'd you get it for then? I said, I know somebody that can teach you how to use it, but time is money. She goes, of course I'd pay. So I'm going to give her your link. She's never done YouTube, so she probably it'll be funny.
Well, what we would actually do is meet on a private stream. It would end up being like an unlisted StreamYard.
Yeah.
So if
Hey,
when
3M Farm.
you pay your money for the class, either PayPal.
Oh, you don't have that option? Could a mod please drop the membership link? Thank you. It won't let me.
So when somebody pays via PayPal or Cash App, then they would
maybe
need
it will.
the private unlisted link.
Yeah.
To, the cricket
With the
class.
way the trolls are here, voices, I don't blame you a bit. Honestly.
That's the only way I can do it because I just don't want to be bothered through the class.
Yeah, and you know how trolls are.
Yep.
They don't have a life. And I don't mind a good troll. Hey, Jem. I don't mind. Hey, Zoya. I don't mind a good troll. I don't like the nasty trolls.
I got nothing for it. That's okay, Nana's Love. That's your right. Nana, BJ, you did the hardest thing ever.
Nana, I don't blame you because I honestly, I don't think I could either.
Nope, you held up to your end of the bargain. The one thing you swore was if my daughter did, I will take her to the police station and I will turn her in myself. And you did. You did. You did the hardest part.
Yes, you did.
Ever. You didn't bat an eye. You didn't blink. You didn't skip a beat. And when there was a potential that she might be able to run, you still did the hardest thing ever. You were out of town. You do not beat yourself up.
No. But I know you are. I know you are. Hey, Taylor. And don't do that because...
It's okay to feel like that.
Yeah.
That's why we're here too.
And what people don't realize, and they're too stupid to realize.
Yep.
She not only lost her grandchild, she also lost a daughter.
And she lost the other grandchildren too.
And yeah, I was getting there. Yeah.
And her home.
And I'm sorry, but she didn't. That shouldn't happen either. But
right.
I've worked in the system, so I know how screwed up it is.
I mean, she lost everything.
Yeah.
Because
and she did nothing. She didn't do it. She did nothing.
Nope. And then YouTube has deeply impacted her.
Oh, I'm sure. I am sure. I seen the circus.
Well,
It was
$50,000,
freaking.
over $250,000 out of the school property budget.
I get why you feel that way. You blame yourself and you think you didn't see something, but no.
That's normal.
Took me years to realize it. Yeah.
That's totally normal, BJ.
Yeah.
And you did nothing wrong.
Nope. You fought for them kids.
Listen, if you'd done something wrong, you would have been charged.
Yep. I don't like to see anybody hurt like that, and
that's just the way I feel about it.
Yeah, I never agreed with anybody going at her in the first place. I was so Molly, and that made me sick to my stomach. You don't go at somebody at the worst time of their life, especially with no evidence or proof of anything. But, you know, this is what these hags here do.
Good people, we as trying to help others.
You're not good people.
We need to start. Don't look under the hood anymore. It's not worth it. These animals don't deserve our time. They don't deserve our knowledge or acknowledgement. They don't deserve anything. Just ditch the hate channels and go to more reputable channels. Even if you don't like me, there's something better out there.
Betty, you're not a reputable channel. You are nothing but mean, nasty, vile. And you are a hate channel. You are a drama hate channel. Are you doing a confessional on your couch again? You and your couch confessionals.
Than them. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, getting back to us, Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, in true fashion, I will be out in the area early. I do plan on utilizing my time. If you know anything about me, I never like any trip to go without making Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers.
Oh shit, that's right. I have an account with Enterprise. I don't have to go through all this. Yeah, nice.
Animals keep taking from this boy.
Haven't used it in a while, but nice.
Bringing this boy to light and letting people remember his name, Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, and what his life means, and how his father wants him to come home as soon as possible, because let's face it, we're all a little concerned. Thank you, Melly Cat. God bless you. One Bullhorn Betty membership.
The best thing Bullhorn Betty can do for Sebastian is to get away from him. That is the best thing she can do, because she's doing nothing but harming the whole thing.
I agree, but she's not going anywhere, and they're not going to have her go anywhere because they're using her to do all their dirt.
Yeah. If Seth sees it or not, he's the one that's going to suffer in the end, because when Sebastian comes home and sees what he's allowed Betty to do to his mum, I'm pretty sure that Sebastian's not going to be very happy.
The family for a while, but it's official. Welcome to this crazy fan family called the Coffee Club. Crazy
what
people.
is wrong
love
with
to help
you?
And love Jesus. So
you know Jesus don't like ugly, right? Jesus don't like mean, nasty, vile, hatefulness, right? Jesus wouldn't support you attacking innocent families and victims and turning them into your victims.
Listen, I hope she gets to Tennessee.
Maybe you should reread your Bible.
All of Betty we see. YouTube tells us Betty is a dick.
Oh, Earth Angel, thank you. Welcome to Poolside. You now a misfit like the rest of us.
Stop being a Richard, Betty.
And to celebrate the storm, I've been holding off making my last batch of gummies. Hopefully, I will at least have a fresh batch of gummies.
Hey, are you able to give away memberships?
No, because I can't take it off that damn brand thing. I don't even know how it got on there.
Oh, okay.
And everything that I do, that it tells me to do to get it off, it doesn't work. I don't even know how it got on there, apparently, since I set up my channel. Because I had a YouTube thing, but I didn't have a channel till a year and a half ago. My nieces and stuff used my YouTube.
Pull your mic away from your mouth.
It isn't at my mouth.
Right, but pull it back even more, because when you get accelerated, you're yelling, and I have you turned down to like 12 on my laptop.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm a loudmouth sometimes.
No,
Hey,
just pull
Nana's
it
love.
back
Welcome to
from your mouth.
Bullseye. You a misfit too. We got
I
some
was-
cool misfits.
Just trying to warn him.
Hey, Babel's Critter Chronicles. That's cool. She eats behind Chili's. Oh my god.
That's kind of where we are today. You know, he hasn't been found. We're still looking for locations. We have to get back to the maps once we get done with these interviews, because I think it's important. The reason why I'm stopping everything
hear
that we're
this
doing
every
and going
day.
back to the beginning is because this case got too crazy, and I feel that even though the haters want to spy on
No, you went back to the beginning and back over again, because you're on a content, Betty. So you're going over the same stuff over and over again. There's nothing new to report or talk about. That's why you're regurgitating how many times a day?
on me, so to speak, to, you know, for their concerted effort and conspiracy with other creators to bash me and shit like that. You know, whatever the case may be, they still are here watching, and we want them to know the truth. Because the more you get the truth out there, the harder it is for people to lie and misinform and start disinformation campaigns and misinformation campaigns. So it's ultra important. We know a lot of this stuff, but you know what? Like I say, every time we go back to the drawing board, and start anew.
Sorry, I've got to jump down. My little
just
boy needs me. I've just got to say goodbye to everybody because my little boy.
Okay. Well, thank you for coming up.
No worries. Bye, voices. Bye, Kathy. Kathy,
Bye-bye.
please stay safe.
I will. Thank you.
I'll be in chat. Bye.
Okay. Hey, Natalie.
just right there in front of our nose the entire time. And that's what we need to get to. And once we have an opportunity, we're going to start getting back to the maps and getting back to areas. You know, really, we've got a lot more information about people than we once did.
No, you don't.
Oh my
You
God.
don't.
Hey,
What?
Kathy, what would she do if she actually ended up with some sort of factual information? What is she going to do with that? Wouldn't
Go live?
Right. But then if that were to be the case, then there's absolutely no way it could be used in a court of law. And that would be robbing Sebastian and his family of justice.
You're right, Risa. She wasn't there. She was, 3 months in before she got involved almost? So You're right. Exactly. She has no other content that's going to bring her the numbers. And that's what Betty wants and needs. So she's not going to let go of the Sebastian Rogers content until her views start tanking because people are tired of the regurgitation. And I suggest it's going to happen after court. Because, a lot of people are hanging on because of court.
Dude, wouldn't it be great if when she goes to court on the 10th, they just automatically remand her because of the other violations to ensure that she will be there for court on the 23rd?
Well, she keeps telling
That's what
keeps telling everybody that everything's going to go away and be handled on the 10th, but that's not what the docket says.
I know. Isn't it glorious? Isn't it glorious?
And that's going to help find us, help us with their interests, help us with their behaviors, help us with their comfort zones and comfort areas and where they would, they know the most about. Those are important information here because you got to follow the statistics when we have no information. We have a lot of factual information, or at least a lot of statements from all the parents involved. And I've been shining a bright spotlight on the behaviors from one family to the other. One doesn't seem to be so concerned, doesn't seem to have the urgency, doesn't seem to really say the child's name. And then on the flip side, you've got The other party that, is constantly worried, putting together vigils, putting together search parties, putting together massive teams that really have balls to go out there and look at this, not just in balls in the middle, in the sense of, like.
There's a big secret being hidden from drivers, so listen up before this video gets removed. If you're being insured by any of these companies, you're being taken advantage of. My sister works for the DMV, and she gave me this.
Coordinated, like we have now Nick the Hat and Dog the Bounty Hunter, which is bringing in a massive amount of resources to this, from the investigative aspect to the boots on the grounds, and just to their behind the scenes investigative stuff, going through sleuthing, scraping, all these other things. So it's very interesting to watch this all unfold and watch how many people, good-hearted people, are getting involved for the benefit of Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. And I have to say, at sometimes it's overwhelming how much is going on behind the scenes, very much so. But in the other side of that, the flip side of that is it's a welcome. It's welcomed. It's been so stagnant for so long, and you just try your best to get information out there, to keep focused on Sebastian, to start looking at areas that can be searched and everything like that. You kind of lose yourself. But then when you have somebody that's more of a well-oiled machine, and you see how their processes are, how they keep all of their stuff together and how they're able to move very succinctly, is to be honest with you,
Trying to mimic now. Hey, Darby C. Hey, Haley. Who's she trying to mimic now? She's trying to mimic somebody. Hey, Copy Addict. Hey, Molly Collie.
Almost. Yeah. I listen, I don't even know if I can guess at this time.
Maybe she'll tell us here.
Quite impressive. I can tell you that personally, just from my experience and what I've seen.
Today she sounds like the search and rescue Betty.
And if they handle all the cases the way that they're handling this one, that's probably why they have such a high success rate.
Almost like Chloe from Web Sleuths.
Betty, give it up.
Something is not right.
Hey, Chris.
And they have the ability to nip things in the bud very quickly. And that is going to be, to be honest with you, so far, short.
Nancy Grace.
Them stabbing Seth in the.
Betty, is this Betty Disgrace?
Well, she does idolize her. Hey, Evie.
Good one.
Yeah, it's crazy.
In the back, they're like my little, prayer angel. They're like my, a guardian angel, so to speak. Like I really, for Sebastian's case, for what they're bringing, for how they're dealing with this so professionally, and it feels like they're getting things in line. They're going to be making things focused back on Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, where this case should have always been this entire time. But I gotta say, it's just they're my hero.
Come to think of it, Betty, Milton needs to put you through a a wash cycle. Maybe that would help. Maybe, I don't know.
Right now, they're my heroes, and I hope that they're Sebastian heroes too, and that they're going to.
Veteran 13, she keeps them ready at all times, and she keeps a bag packed. Betty's words, not mine. When she gets up in the morning, that's the first thing she puts on is her lanyards, and she keeps a bag packed and ready because she's, a journalist, and she's got to go when the stories happen. Betty's words, not mine.
Home, and we're going to find out what happened. I really do pray that be the case. So it's nice to see everybody. Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Car Guy, DNA, Lost Cause, just an RN. Nice to see you, my love. Don, Jules. Oh, big hug from me to you. I haven't been on TikTok in a while. It's nice to see you. Nice to see you, Jenny, Victoria. Hello. So we don't have a lot really going on. I'm sure you guys saw some of the X posts for Nick the Hat, and of course I don't want to speak on his behalf because I don't represent him, vice versa. So it's like, he has to speak for himself. So I haven't really had an opportunity to speak with him what those X posts were really about. Do I have a clue?
And that proves to me, that proves to me that Betty is not on the inside with these guys like she's alluded to and wanted everybody to believe that she was. They're not communicating with Betty. Betty is disposable, in my opinion. to
yes,
them.
of course I do, but I don't want to speak out of turn or anything like that. But it sounds like
I agree.
trying to rock the boat. And
Yeah. Oh, come on. She just,
I've been
they're
saying
not,
that from jump.
they're not talking to her. Like she said, she's never even got a chance to talk to him, even about the Twitter post or anything. Yeah, because you're not on the inside circle like you want people to believe, Betty. Believe me, they know what they can do with you. They know. And they know what not to do with you, Betty. Your reputation speaks for itself.
And that boat rocking was pretty stupid. That's all I gotta say. Pink Butterfly, Mama Bear, Nancy Grace really needs to know about
so you're gonna say something about a boat rocking, but you got mad because somebody said something about a car rocking? Got it. Then we find out that you do like to go to parking lots, especially Chili's.
E&Bs are doing, because she specifically said not to take down YouTubers when you, of course, yeah. I think she does. I'm actually almost confident that she knows what's going on with me. Okay, I'm almost 99.9% sure that Nancy Grace knows what's going on with Bullhorn Betty. But yeah, I think there's a lot of.
Wait a minute. Did she just say that Nancy Grace knows what's going on with Bullhorn Betty?
Yes.
Did you really think that Nancy Grace gives two shits about you, Bullhorn Betty?
Well,
If
she
she
does,
even
but I don't believe Betty. I don't believe that Nancy Disgrace gives two fucks about Betty.
If she knows you exist, it's by accident. Are you kidding me? I gotta back that up. She really did say that, didn't she?
9.9% sure that Nancy Grace knows what's going on with Bullhorn Betty. But
look at her. Like, oh, Nancy knows me and I know her. No, you don't know Nancy. You're not friends with Nancy. Stop it. 99.9%. I would go 99.9%. She don't even know who the hell you are.
yeah, I think there's a lot of people that
exactly,
are looking at
Grammy's
this and they have
place.
major questions. And this didn't help their appearance to the world. This didn't help their appearance to law enforcement. This didn't help. But you know what? Law enforcement actually believes they're the victims and they're truly getting harassed and everything like that without not one scintilla of information or evidence to support that. Only people on their own channels talking about the case, you know?
No.
She's lying.
Betty, you stalked and harassed and threatened them daily and still do. You went overboard. You stepped way over the line. You are no one in this case. You caused this. No one but you. No one talking is going to cause you to get a PO or to cause you to get arrested for violating your PO. It's your own actions that did all that, Betty. That you can't put on no one else.
Again, not harassing. If you come over here watching it and you don't like it, it's your own stupid fault. Dum-dum.
Yeah, that's why you were given a box of dum-dums, you idiot. People give you a jar of dum-dums because you're a dum-dum. And Betty, you weren't just on your channel. You went to where they live. Go ahead. He just gave me the saddest look. Where'd he go?
Your own stupid fault for sticking around and listening to it.
No, you were there in person. You went to where they lived and you followed, harassed, and stalked them. You can have it for 1 hour. And that's it. All right. What about you?
In the grand scheme of things, nobody's been talked about on these platforms more than me. And guess what? How do I survive? I don't watch.
Betty, you accused them. You outright called them murmurers. You said that Katie was an alcoholic, and that's why Sebastian was born with problems. You said that Katie either strangled or drowned. You said that the Bauer Sox assisted and that Chris used their power tools. Remember? to dispose of said evidence?
Called the child defective, a package, said he was in a pickle bag.
Yeah. You did all that. And you got what you deserve, and you deserve more. And I am really hoping that the court sees fit to follow the law the way it's written, and you actually have consequences. Because enough of you skating by. You've done this to so many victims and families and gotten away with it. And I pray that this time you do not. That martyrism will wear off real quick because people will realize you're nothing but a piece of shit. Hey, Keto Kim.
I don't even consider, as long as they're not coming over here and not trying to screw with my crap, I don't care. I don't care.
Liar.
I don't care. But that's not the case, and we all know that. So.
You're a liar. You are as nasty and vile behind the scenes as you are on the camera. And you know it. You go after people's families, their jobs, anything you can. You're a piece of shit.
All of you in North Carolina, I'm praying for you. My son is there helping with the Army. Stay safe. Oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. I'm so thankful. You know, I gotta tell you, that's the one thing I love about our channel. We hear about people that we didn't even know. One
What?
being in the military.
Kenna, her and they made memes. What? I didn't see that. Or did I? I might have. Wow. Did you see them voices?
I'm gonna need you to fully. I didn't.
The memes that were
memes?
memes were made with Katie and Chris. Katie with red stuff all over her, and Chris standing over her with a shovel. What?
Oh, the AI images. That's right.
And Chris with a shovel. I'm sorry, not standing over her, but Chris with the shovel.
Those AI images that were made, and then that happened with the protective orders and such.
It was her thumbnail. Okay, so I did see it.
They were
that was freaking gross, man. That was freaking gross. Hey, AMAC. Good to see you. I haven't seen you for a while. Been watching I finally got to catch up on some of your videos and your songs. You're doing great. Girl got some pipes. Hey, Sean. Yeah, that's gross. Those thumbnails, they were beyond. That was disgusting. That should never be acceptable.
Too, when things happen, they jump into action. You know, that's our audience. I mean, that's our audience. It's amazing. You know, it really is. I only listen to you. Oh, thank you. Well, there's a lot of great creators out there. We just need to unite the creators and just leave this hot mess.
But then there's creators like you, pieces of shit, that gripped off the tragedies of others, off of victims and families, off of attacking innocent people. You know, you, Griffney, and that thing in the wall, and Spanky. They throw prayer gardens in there. Gosh, there's several others you can throw in there as well. Silvers. This Dawn B. And the Dawn B drama. I just don't know if it's as one-sided as it's being played out to be. I watched the live. I think it's maybe we will cover that because it's funny. It's gross, but it's funny. I don't know. My take is that I think it's two-sided because it takes two to tango. If you don't want to keep it going, don't do the back and forth, right? I don't know, but man, involving law enforcement and all the stuff they're doing, these people live by each other. They live like 2 blocks away. No way. But if Dawn did the things that they're saying and they claim to have proof he did, yikes. And apparently he's done it before. Ooh. To other people, yikes. I don't know.
No, I want nothing to do with the drama and hate channels. Absolutely.
Hey,
nothing to do
everybody
with them.
coming in, please don't
I
forget
think
to
they're
hit that
disgusting. I think
thumbs
their
up.
business
If you're not
practice is illegal
subbed
as
up,
hell.
sub on up.
I think what they do is criminal. Is a criminal enterprise, personally speaking.
They're
Oh.
legally robbing you. And it's happening every time you pay for car insurance. Here's the deal.
You tell me that the first part of that ad was
Anyone.
perfect for Betty. They're robbing you. Sometimes YouTube is spot on with their ads.
Nick's and Dodd's team be with you on Thursday. I don't know. I haven't even talked to them
Oh,
about that.
gotta go.
And probably not, because I haven't talked to them.
Thank
about
you,
that. I
Halloween,
think they were
baby.
gonna be there. They would've
Hopefully, this
Um,
category 5 isn't gonna destroy us.
BHB, the mom didn't specify the model of the Infiniti she
Hopefully,
drives.
the
Yeah,
path
she
will
didn't,
change,
but we know it's a
or I'm in
QX60.
trouble. Hey,
So,
Tracy.
the step grandparents drive a QX80. She drives the QX60, and I didn't think they were a whole lot different. But I was looking at body styles, and there are a significant difference in body styles as well. They look the same, but they're not. In my opinion, hopefully he didn't say that is what my brain is telling me. Well, the good news is, Brenda, is I don't think that that's the case, because that would imply a third party, stranger danger, and that's just not everything I've seen so far in this case. It just isn't going that way.
Betty, what do you? It doesn't matter what you've seen. You don't know your ass from a hole in the ground, so it wouldn't matter.
At all.
All right, let's fast forward.
But, you guys, we're going to be like tomorrow morning. I'll do a live first thing in the morning. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, you're going to want to subscribe. And make sure your notifications are to all, because when I'm on the road, you never know where I'm going to be or when I'm going to go live or where I'm going to go live from. You know, typically it's been in hotel rooms or in the car or something like that, but you never know, because if there's a case breaking off or there's flooding or I see something, I may set up right then and there and go live right there. Yeah, you never know. And with this drive and all of this natural disaster, there's no.
Oh, so she's an equal opportunity tragedy.
We may stop somewhere.
If I find it and it looks like a tragedy and I can go viral, I'm gonna do it.
And she's heading out away from the Category 5 storm. Does she get that?
So I can exploit something else.
Yeah, she's heading out away from the Category 5 storm. It's right here in our backyards, in mine and hers. She's heading out away from that. So, okay, Betty.
Thank God. God, could you imagine if she actually stayed there?
No, look at what she did last time she wasn't here. And this time's going to be a lot worse.
I hope she thinks to shutter her house, because I hear.
No, she said in the beginning of this, it's stupid to use shutters or to cover your windows, because the trees that we have in Florida will come through anyway. We don't have any different trees than what y'all have, than anybody else has. And yes, those hurricane shutters or using plywood to cover your windows can mean a difference of $1,000 in damages. She knows that. She's been a Floridian all her life. She's an idiot. What she's telling you, she's too cheap and too lazy to do it herself.
One would think, given there's another one right on its heels, and she may not be back home just out of before the other one hits, one would think that it, just in case this one ends up breaking something, one would think that maybe she would think ahead and prepare. But I love all of this for her.
I could tell you right now, if this storm does not settle down or does not, and I don't think it's going to, and I don't think it's going to change much its path, you could bet my husband will be out there Wednesday morning protecting our windows.
Well, that's the smart thing to do.
Yeah, a Category 5, come on, Betty, even you know, a Category 5 is nothing to play with. It don't matter if you're right there on the coast where the eye comes in, that eye is maintaining its strength the whole way through, so it is going to trash the whole way through. It's still projected to be a Category 3 to 4 when it exits to the water.
On the other side.
Yeah, and the people on that side are going to take a hell of a beating with that thing going out to the water.
Yep.
Because I'm like right there. And they got me right at this where it's going to exit, where the eye's going to exit, and they're calling for it to stay at no less than a Category 3. Do you know how long it's been since we've had a Category 3 on exit? When we had those 4 hurricanes in a row.
Well, and then it was that would have been like the late 80s because
Suffered when that happened.
Carolinas.
I lost my bedroom. I lost my front roof. I lost my porch. I lost the entrance to my building. I lost a lot. But everyone's like, oh, you're not in the direct eye. Don't worry. You're okay. Yeah, it's not the direct eye you got to worry about. It's what comes from the direct eye. Once it hits land, is what you got to worry about. I wasn't even where it hit when it made landfall, and I got all that damage. So, I don't know. This is a weird one for me. Like I said, 20 years of storms here. This is a weird one for me. But I've never been in a position where I couldn't just get in my car and go. You know, if need be, I couldn't just get out, go to the driveway, get in my car and leave. Maybe that's why it's bothering me so much. You know, that could be. You know, not that it's category 5, but maybe it's because I can't. You know,
Well,
I don't know.
Be home soon.
Huh?
I mean, he would be able to leave, wouldn't he?
Who?
Frank would be able to come home before it got too terrible bad, wouldn't he?
I would hope so. Well, that's not, the storm's not supposed to hit tomorrow. I'm just talking about maybe that's part of why I'm feeling the way I am. Because I just go out in my car and leave. If you know, because they are going to do evacuations. We're already in the yellow. We're a hair away from, you gotta go.
But you also don't know what the mechanic's going to say yet either.
Oh no, that truck, he already let me know. He let me know Friday there was no way that truck would be ready before the first part of next week.
Oh.
And he even bumped ours up because it is our only vehicle. You know, so like he had 2 other jobs he could push down a few days because they could wait.
Right.
But the other ones, you know, they were there first. They have to get fixed first, you know.
It's what it is.
Yeah, you just were, you know. But yeah, I think that's part of it this time, is I've never been in a position with a bad storm that if I needed to evacuate, okay, no biggie, just go get my car and leave. Can't do that this time.
Right now, and with it being hurricane season, it's probably going to be minimum $350 because they're going to do the deposit. And they'll hold all of that ahead of time for a car rental. Just an FYI.
Yeah, I just went online. I gotta finish it. I forgot. It's been, well, the last time the truck broke down, when we had to pay all that money for the fuel system.
Yeah.
We rented a car for a little bit. So I thank God I have an account. I don't have to do anything but do all that pre-register crap. I hate doing that stuff. Hey, Glow's Musical Journey. Yeah, that's some crazy shit too.
That's just been really impacted and take an hour out of our time and look at it and see what we can do. You know, it's very, very sad what's going on in this country. I'm even more heartbroken that FEMA's not here for our citizens. Actually, you know what? It's not heartbroken. I mean, I am heartbroken. I'm just pissed. I'm pissed. Like, I am pissed beyond, like, if I don't know, if the director of FEMA was here.
Look at how she looks away. You know Betty doesn't mean a thing she's saying right now.
Our Congress was before me. I would light their ass up.
What's wrong with these burger buns? They taste perfectly delicious, but
Look,
due to a production
I don't know
mishap,
the truth.
their bottoms are slightly curved and
verbally.
I don't know the truth on what's going on with the FEMA Rick Ross stuff because I'm not there. I know what my experience was with FEMA, and it wasn't a good one. So, I just hope that they are helping, because that's messed up if they're not.
I would light their ass up. I tell them exactly what I think of them. How dare they send billions of dollars across overseas so we look good on the world stage while our people are here struggling? F that. I could give a rat's ass about this world stage that they want to be on. I don't care. I really don't. You know what I care about? I care about our American people having a life, having money, knowing that their government, the money that we're spending in the droves every year, where they're sending IRS people at our doors,
I know who you were, Glow's Musical Journey.
Their hand out and their cut to send it all the way across to other people, other countries. And here we got bodies floating down the flipping river. and they got $750. I will tell you what you can do with that $750 freaking dollars. I will tell you that right now. If somebody's close enough, I'll show them.
Hey, Miss Leverbird.
With my boot. I am very,
Wise
very upset
angel.
about this. I'm very upset. My heart is breaking for our people here. You know what? I don't give a rat's ass about identity politics, having a woman as president. I could get you F's. I'm a female. I love women. I love empowering women. That woman is wrong.
When do you ever empower women? You attack every woman who in your little pea brain you think is doing better than you.
That woman is wrong. She's wrong. She's wrong. This is the Biden regime at work. They've robbed us blind for 4 years, and there's nothing left to even take care of our people. And you want 4 more years of that because she's a fucking woman? You've got to be joking me. Excuse my language. You've got to be joking me. I don't care. I don't care. You know what? I never even cared about Bill Clinton getting a BJ under his desk. Quite frankly, I could care less about somebody's marital problems. He was doing good, and he got us out of debt. Okay? I know. I'm a Republican. Oh my gosh, how can I say anything about Bill Clinton? Because he got us out of debt. He devalued our dollar, but he got us out of debt. If you want to look at the history. And you know what? He got impeached for getting a BJ. I could care less if he's getting a BJ under the freaking desk, if he's getting us out of poverty.
Well, of course you don't, because you like Chili's parking lots. So he did it the right way. He kept it indoors on a carpeted floor. I mean, he cared about the knee situation for her. Yours was in a car in a Chili's parking lot.
If you want the truth of the matter, I don't care. I don't care. And I damn sure don't care if people think Trump's a womanizer.
Oh,
and
thank you, Wise
I
Angel.
can give 2 rat's asses if he's getting a BJ under his desk, quite frankly. As long as I get to keep money in my pocket and there's more than $750 in freaking FEMA.
Oh, could you imagine if Trump had to actually put up with Betty? If he had to actually meet her and be in a room with her, he'd step down. He wouldn't run. He'd leave. He'd like, oh, hell no, I'm not gonna, I don't want nothing like that. Or, He'd see that Democrats, look, secret police, there's your weapon right there to get him to pull out of the election. 5 minutes with Bullhorn and he'd quit.
And kick the a-holes that decide to break into our country out.
Yeah, well, she has to go to Tennessee for court, so she don't have a choice. Hey, Sarah. Yeah, hey, Amy. Hey, Ryan. She don't have a choice. She's got to go to Tennessee for court. She's telling everybody everything's going away on the 10th, but according to the court doc and all the court records, it's not. And she also has court on the 23rd. But her little pea brain, her distorted reality, you know. Hey, Aries. Oh, Mr. Blue, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. That is so sweet. Thank you. Welcome to Poolside, everybody. You're now Poolside Misfit like the rest of us. Please thank Mr. Blue for your gifted membership. Thank you. Hey, Witch, please.
They'd end up counting it as a whole nother attempt on his life. It would become the 4th if she were allowed to have, if she were forced to have to spend it. They might actually, I'm pretty sure that would be outlawed under the Geneva Convention as a war crime.
Yeah, Carl, did you understand that? Because I sure didn't. Did you get that? He has a good point. In the same breath, she said he devalued the American dollar, but yet got us out of debt. You can't do both. Just saying. But that's Betty. You know, she knows everything. She knows it all. Clinton wasn't bad, but he wasn't that great either.
Start a good relationship by breaking the law. You just don't. You just don't.
Betty, you really need to change your confessional times. Because this is getting to be several times a day. I've never heard somebody have so much to confess.
And I'm not talking about the ones that have been here for a while. The ones that have families and, you know, just can't get their green card or their visa. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about this invasion we've had over the last the last decade. That's all I care about.
Decade? We've had an invasion over the last decade. I thought it was... Okay.
And I don't mean...
I'm not going to do politics with you, Betty. I'm not going to do it. You're not going to get me to do it. Because you know what? At the end of the day, they don't give two shits about us or what we have to say. They do what the hell they want to do. You keep believing you make a difference, or you can change it. Go ahead. Go ahead. They're going to do what they want at that border, whether we like it or not. They'll put on a front that they've changed things, that they're doing this, doing that. But in all actuality, it's nothing but a front. It's not changed. Government sucks. Politicians suck.
I just got done watching a woman
In my opinion,
on TikTok for people to come help her. And how the mountains smell like death. And you could see and hear the pain in this woman's eyes. This was no joke. And I'm just like, I'm just angry. I'm an angry American.
Then do something. Help get supplies to them people then. Use that anger to help instead of sitting on your couch confessional bitching. Get out there and help. You don't have any other responsibilities. You don't have kids and all that. You can just take off and go help. You could have been raising supplies.
She can't do that. She's got court coming up. She would be better spending her time paying attention to one mess and cleaning it up before moving on to another.
That's true too. But I mean, she wants to bitch at everybody. Go do your.
That's why she's upset, because she can't grift. She can't play middleman because she's got to go fight this court thing. That's why she's all up in arms today, Kathy. This might be her last paycheck. These might be her last days of live streaming. There might not be anybody to get that money out of her account and onto her books. She might need that YouTube pay. I'd be really stressed too. She's looking real haggard.
Oh,
Kinda
Ange,
like
thank you for the PayPal. Oh, thank you, Ange. Thank you, Miss Averbird. And thank you for the Cash App. I don't want to say your name now. Okay. Can I use your other name? Hey, Jane Rebel. Okay. I don't like to say people's name. Thank you. You guys are going to make me cry. It takes a lot to make me cry. This is insane. Does she really want somebody to argue politics with her? You know what? I would have Betty. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I don't want to get into the political game. But girl, I could blow you out the water. And I don't even want to keep up on this shit. That's how much crap you spew. Because you spew so much of it. Even if you've only been around a minute, you know that shit ain't true about the politicians you're talking about. Not in the way you're saying it. It's so easy to debunk you with politics. It's too easy. Watch the news for 5 minutes. Maybe you should do that, Betty.
Citizen right now. And everything's just failing in America. We can't even get Tennessee to do anything right, it doesn't seem. We've got so many cases out. It's just like our government is freaking failing the American people. And we have got to start voting. We've got to start voting better. We got to quit voting trendy, okay? I'm not a trendy person, okay? But we have to quit voting trendy. Just remember, it could have been you.
Voting trendy? Is that a thing now? Did you see my message? Check text. Okay. People, if you're gonna vote, just vote, but don't make it trendy. I'm not sure how you make it trendy, but don't make it trendy. Just go to your little voting booth, go in, fill in your squares and go on about your day. It's not a trendy thing. Thank you, Miss Lieberbird. Oh, thank you. Hey, Sassy. Yeah, that drives me up a wall.
That's
So before you go to that ballot box and
Yeah,
put some all on your ballot, just remember.
Betty, man. Could you imagine having to live in that brain for the next like
No.
72 hours? Man, I would be like, goodbye kitchen sink, goodbye bathtub, goodbye bed, pillow. I done would have been finding out exactly what I can take, what I can't take, how I can take it. Oh man, I would have been done packed for prison.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Maybe it'll let me on here. Oh, this thing's about ready to die.
These people are dealing with could have been you. And these are the policies that brought us to this
Could have
point.
been you?
Whether you like the man
Could
or
have
don't like the
been.
man, I'm sorry, we were in a better situation than we are today. All the way around. All the way around. So the day has come where we are going to be embarking on our trip to Tennessee.
Oh,
of
geez.
advocation for
Everybody,
Sebastian
you
Wayne Drake
excited?
The avocation for Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers was met with lies, met with illegal conduct, and that illegal conduct led to the arrest of me, which committed no crimes in any part of Tennessee, let alone Sumner County. This is a very serious situation that was perpetrated by the stepfather, the mother, and the step-grandparents, as well as several content creators that worked together to call the DA and call the police department in a coordinated effort that overwhelmed both of those offices in a small county. This is criminal conduct. This is not civil tort.
Huh?
Oh, I hope I get a subpoena on this one.
Oh. Okay.
I just want people
No
to
such
understand
thing.
criminal conduct.
No,
So they acted in criminal conduct, and me, that followed the law, was arrested.
I'm Nicole C, and I love Chumba Casino because I won 32,000 sweet coins at 3 a.m.
I'm about to go up there. I'm very blessed to have Seth and Tony by my side, and all the other people that are praying for me, and the people that will be attending. If you are planning on attending, please, please, please wear green. If you don't have any like green shirt, if you could put like a little green pin or something green on your person, a brooch, anything, just to honor Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. We're still lighting it up green.
Betty, stop it. You stole that from the military. People have been doing that for a long time for the military. Why won't it let me? That's weird. It won't let me send a heart. I don't understand that. Oh, no. What did I do? Okay. Oh, there it goes. Never mind.
The deadline for the green lights are going to be next weekend. So I will be looking through all of our green lights in our chat, Justice for Sebastian, as well as pulling all the green lights from the ones that were emailed. And we're going to be putting together a video for Seth Rogers, for the benefit for Seth Rogers and Sebastian, because this was a worldly event, and we have to understand that it's a worldly event, and people all over the world lit up green for Sebastian. Sounds like Sebastian's got a lot of friends he deserves. So just throwing that out there for all the people, i.e. mom and stepdaddy, that want to say he has no friends, because I see hundreds of friends.
Oh my gosh, Betty, that's not what they meant. Shut up. And these people don't know Sebastian. They've never met him. They're in chats. They're grown adults. They're not his friends. They don't know him. They've never met him. Stop twisting and turning that. Oh, that drives me nuts when she does this.
I see hundreds of friends.
Hey, Banana Bug.
And
hey, Happy Beach.
Whether he's
hey, Ree.
That have an urgency to find him and want to bring him home, even though his mother does not. We've been the support, I can tell you that, for Seth. I don't know where Seth would be without us right now. You know, not that he couldn't have gotten through this by himself, but I bet you it'd been a hell of a lot more difficult and a feeling of hopelessness and helplessness that he's feeling now, but probably would have felt 1,000 times worse. So I want to thank you all to all the good people that put Sebastian first. And I know we don't always get along and we don't always believe in the same theories or opinions and stuff like that, but everybody on this channel has pretty much worked together for the proper,
Oh my God.
for the proper reasons. You know, for the proper reasons.
This is absolutely crazy.
And she's talking like she couldn't be more serious. And you could tell by her face, not only is Betty worried, but Betty's not telling the truth.
We're going to keep
Kind of what I was thinking.
We're going to
Look at her. I mean, just watch her. Betty, you're not fooling anybody.
keep pushing forward and keep making sure that Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers is number one, along with all of our other cases.
No, if he was number one, none of this would be happening. If he was ever in the forefront and you cared about this little boy, you wouldn't be doing the things you're doing to his mother and stepfather and his step grandparents, to his family that love him and miss him. So don't ever say that he's in the forefront, because he's never been in your forefront. He's nothing but a cash cow to you. You haven't gotten this kind of attention and money since the Summer Wells case.
And so what I think I'm going to do is when I get back from this court hearing, we're going to sit down and we're going to cover all of our cases, or unsolved cases that we've covered. We're going to cover them, and we're going to put a spotlight on each and every one
You never solved a case.
of them, and pray to God that maybe we can derive a little bit of information that may not only just help Sebastian, but help maybe one of the other cases that many of you guys don't even know about. Because a lot of you came to this channel because of Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers.
Uh-oh. Hurricane watch for inland,
We've got Layla
my
Santana,
county.
we have Summer Wells. These are real people. These are real kids that disappeared and have never been seen or heard from again. We need to talk about them. I have God, faith, hope, and Sebastian has me and a whole army of support. Amen to that. Amen to that stuff. Okay. I always teach you as a user. That would have been bad. Kick the father of a missing child out of my chat. That's been awful. I do it occasionally. I don't mean to. I hit the wrong button. So
I won't
but that's where we are,
comment.
guys. I want you guys, don't worry about me. I know everybody's going to be worried about me, especially with this.
No, we're not, because you're not even. Why would they worry about you? You're not even going to be here. This is a Florida storm. This one's staying here. It's not going to follow you, sadly. I mean, I don't want anybody else to be in the path of it, but it could follow you. You could go out to the water with it, and just you could be the one to lead it away from everybody. The ultimate martyr.
barreling toward my house. But I feel confident.
Betty, it actually is. Mine too. Congratulations, we're in the same boat. Yuck.
Comfortable that this is going to be okay. The area here is going to be okay. And I just have to think that as I'm traveling, because thinking any different is not going to be very good for my health. We'll leave it at that. Sebastian stole the hearts of everyone. He did. He did. Yes, we do worry about you, Betty, but we are also praying. Thank you. Prayer, power of prayer. BHB, please utilize the light line leaving behind. She's going to be in Florida. She's going to be with my mom. I talked to my mom. I'm like, are you sure you're okay? Because I got a big room. So,
Hey, well, Lisa, wait a minute. I thought she got this dog so the dog could travel with her and stuff, but she's yet to take this dog anywhere with her. Poor thing's probably so confused.
It probably likes being with her mom more than her.
Cat and the dog with me. I don't know.
Oh, thank you.
She was actually going to come. The problem is I don't know how the Lila would be.
Jessica.
She whimpers just, for a 20-minute ride. I don't know how I'm sure she'd relax in a longer ride, but I just am very, very worried about her.
Exactly, Jessica.
She's so young. And I'd like her to get a little older, but I'm also a little nervous about this storm. The good news is my mom's further out east, like northeast.
Yeah.
And
crazy, me too. I probably wouldn't even take time to grab a life preserver. I couldn't handle it. I could not handle it. I would rather brave the ocean.
she's away from any major bodies of water. So I think that she will fare better. Like, I'm just actually, to be honest with you, not that far from major water. I mean, Facial Gardens is right there, and there's a marina. That tells you how close the water is to my house. It's literally 5 minutes up the road. So depending on the storm surge from this, it could have major impacts on this house.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
That's one of my biggest concerns is the storm surge, because it's going to be bad with a category 5. And then when it's a category 5, there is tornadoes
For the house, but at the end of the day, I'm not even really doing a whole lot, because at the this all this stuff I have can be replaced. Every last bit of it can be replaced.
No,
there's nothing.
I can't say that because I don't have my son anymore. All I have are pictures and stuff. And if they would get ruined, I would have nothing. So I can't say that.
House that I am. There's only one thing that's in this, and actually maybe I should take it with me, is my teddy. It's the teddy I had since before I was born, and it's older than me by I think a week or 2.
Thank you, Crazy.
So,
hey, Feisty.
There we have it.
A few days ago, some officials in Washington, D.C. issued some rules forcing schools to let certain boys act.
Oh, thank you, Ginger Girl. Prayer for you, Betty. For my son, myself. Aw, little Ginger, can't take her with me. I think we know it's going to hit Florida. What our prayers need to really be is that the wind shear, we just need to pray that we get major wind shear, because the more wind shear we have, the slower that it'll slow the hurricane down.
Will you quit misleading your audience, Betty? You watch the news. It's not going to hit wind shear, Betty. It's actually continuing to strengthen.
You can slow it down to a Cat 1,
No, Betty, it actually went up to a Cat 5.
Would be amazing, because they're still thinking it's going to hit at a Cat 3. Cat 3 are very destructive.
No, not anymore. Better go keep up with your local news, Bets.
Cat 2 are destructive, more on the beaches and stuff like that, but it's more of a heavy thunderstorm. You got to understand, us here in Florida, we get very, very much during the summer. Some of our thunderstorms, you're wondering, is it a hurricane? I mean, they're pretty bad. Thank you, guys. God bless you. Let me just go through here and check out here. Let's see. Just to make sure I didn't miss anybody. So
She's lying, Lisa. So people are getting handed $750 for immediate relief, as in the moment. And now with 2 back-to-back storms, yes, it's going to take time. But she is lying about all this. Yeah, thankfully, some of the places that have already been hit aren't going to be hit again by this storm. But then in Florida, some are. So it's like, hey, Pickle. Like I said, I've heard some things and I've seen some things posted. And I was going to dig into it and see. I've had my own experience with them, so I get it. But I don't know. I don't know. I get people's frustrations, but I don't know. I need some more info, factual info, not from someone like Betty. Hey, do Diddy. She should have left days ago. Traffic up to 75. I hear is bumper to bumper. Yeah, she's an idiot. Hey, Rex, that'll be her excuse for not making court.
Membership. Oh, I did miss something from you, Melly Cat. You wrote praying for your safety as you travel. Thank you. Angel of Light, thank you so much.
I'm sorry, Tammy.
Ginger Girl, thank you. And Mama
I'm so
Dukes,
sorry.
thank you. God bless you guys. Oh, I almost hit. I was in the freaking live.
Hey, Amy.
I'm all over the place today. Queenie King, it's changed within the last couple hours, I'm pretty sure, to a 4 or so. Yeah, well, it went to a 5 while it was in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico, and then as that wind shear is coming in, it's really slowing it down. So it went from
what? You dumb shit. It went from a 3 to a 5.
This bitch thinks that it's slowing it down. It's picking up speed.
What the fuck? It's strengthening, you idiot.
Like, dumbass.
God, she's insufferable. Hey, let's be honest. Good to see you. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to fight Milton. Milton, go home. Go back to the water where you belong.
storm to like a category 3 or 4 in a matter of hours, and then it turned to a category 5 for a little bit, and I think the wind shear starting to hit it, it might have dropped it back down to a 4. But I can tell you it has nothing to do with the water's cooling off. It is the wind shear that is slowing this down from being able to develop. Otherwise,
No, Betty, it's just where it's at right now. It is strength. Oh my God. Okay, I can't. Oh, I cannot do this. But you know what? I'm going to do something else. I'm going to show you. Okay, this is the National Weather Service. I just got this. Affected area. Hurricane watch. Already in place, Betty. When's the last time they were in place this soon before the hurricane was coming? Betty, think back. When was the last time? 4 in a row. Same time of year. Same weather pattern. Dingbat. It says a hurricane watch means hurricane force winds within this area within the next 48 hours. Hurricane Milton intensifies. Betty. And the projected path has not changed. Not a bit. Not a bit. Yeah. Betty, board your windows up. I think you've exhausted your FEMA benefits. Hurricane Milton explodes to Category 5 strength with Florida in its sights. This was 50 minutes ago, Betty. She's such an
That's
idiot.
a category 5. That's how powerful this hurricane is. And I don't think the West Coast can handle another hurricane like we just had. It'll be horrible. It'll be devastating. So we're
You
about
can
to
never
hit
handle one, Betty.
right in the same cone that was before. The other cone was further north, but this even still has Cedar Key in it. So that's what I do to my dum-dums. We've been playing around with that for 41 minutes. Time to just eat the damn dum-dum. So, but I will go live. I won't go live tonight. But I will go live first thing in the morning. It might be a crappy live because, you know, we'll be on internet, you know, hotel internet, which is never good. It always sucks. But we'll make it through. At least you guys will know where I'm at.
Wait,
Seth, you and Sebastian.
wait a minute. So now you're going to be live in the morning from a hotel, but I thought you weren't even leaving till tomorrow.
She left
What?
right after this. My money is that she left
No,
right after.
not today. Yeah, she's already left. There's no way she could not be leaving till tomorrow, but be streaming from a hotel tomorrow. Betty, no one cares where you're going to be at. I don't care where you're staying. You stay in Fleabag Motels, good for you. You know, maybe put out a couple more dollars and stay in a decent place. Don't have no bed bugs. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't care where you're going to be. I really, truly don't.
You're always in my prayers here in Vermont. I keep my eyes open. Much love to you and yours, your precious son. God is good. Thank you. Dusty, it's nice to see you. How's the new coffee? Very good. I'm actually drinking it right now because I'm out of milk. I have a little bit of the espresso that I ground, but I love this stuff. This stuff right here has the my favorite is the creme brulee and the caramel cream. And so I got caramel cream right now. I think it's caramel cream.
Yeah. I was just on the website, Lisa, to reserve a card just in case. Yeah, they have.
Very good. Very good. It's always good. That's my favorite. That's my favorite selection is the one you got.
Because I have to get a round card. In case you don't know, my vehicle's disabled right now. But anyway, yeah, they do that. You would not believe the price gouging that goes on. These little rinky-dink gas stations will try to raise their gas up $1 a gallon until they get caught. And then they're boo-hooing that they're in trouble because they don't play with that. They don't play with people that get caught doing that shit. But you would not be surprised. The stores, the people that do it, it's insane. And it starts, like now, the price gouging starts because people are panic buying. Yeah.
Yay, I'm glad. Yeah, I do. I love it. I love it. So, all right, guys. Well, we've been on here for a little bit. We gave a shout.
Okay, that was rather boring, Betty. Your other live was a lot more interesting, and I only wanted to go over 5 minutes of that one. That's time I can't get back, Betty. I wasted my whole time on that one. There's much better. This one. We'll just play a little bit of this. I'm not even going to get to silvers today. Because if I start on him, I'm not stopping. Maybe I'll come back tonight. After I get the kids in bed.
It's completely. It's currently in my garage.
Okay. There's only a little bit here I want to play, Betty. I'm not playing this all live because I'll get pissed. And I don't want to get pissed again.
Maybe, just maybe the next time we just might get it. I digress. All right, guys. Well, we all know that. Oh, come on now. That ain't even bullshit. That's horseshit. Town now, medium-sized. I know we are. But I've been here through a lot of storms. A lot of storms. Every single year, this is what happens. Like I said, I just learned over the years the best thing to do for me is to sit put. If they tell you to evacuate, evacuate. I'm a stubborn as a mule, so even when I'm told to evacuate,
hey, Johnny, baby.
Don't evacuate because I just write it out. You know, if the water comes in, the water comes in.
No, it's going to be a nasty storm. I'm hoping to be, but it doesn't look that way. But, you know, past change. Things change.
Look at her background.
Did she iron it?
No. Well, I think she went in the process of trying to hang it up. She bent the curtain rod.
It looks like, yeah, right there. Right. Something.
Yep. She bent the curtain rod.
Yeah, well, the actual landfall, no, I'm a few hours, but it's the category it's the eye coming across. I'm like right in smack in the middle where the eye's coming straight across. But who knows? You're on the Space Coast putting up shutters now. I hear you. My husband will be putting them up Wednesday morning before he goes into work for work. Hey, Kanga.
As the eye crosses across,
You're filling gas generators too. I hear you.
You'll get it as the eye as the eye exits you. You're right in the path.
Oh my God! What? Your neighborhood's generator, then flushing, filling fresh water, pills, then 4 more drinking water. Please get prepared. We know mailboxes, neighborhood gone except for us, and 4 more. Yeah, I'm going to, because when it upgraded to category 5, that was enough for me to say, hey, I need to go buy some more. I got to go buy some more supplies, especially for the kids. And I do want to get, I'm not one for having gas sitting around, but I want an extra can of gas because I know it's going to be hard to get when the power's out. So I'm going to go grab a few more things after I go to the doctor's in the morning before Abby has to go to work. Hey, Aries. But he's at a category 5, even a 4. He's definitely boarding the windows up. Definitely. Yeah.
Betty's banking
Hey,
on it.
WSU. Hey, Bullhorn.
Water rises, the water rises. I mean, you know, what do? You make do with what you can. You try to move the stuff as needed. You try to stay away from the electrical outlets. You know, what do you do? I'm not too worried.
No, not
I mean,
right
really
now.
The only thing I do worry
I'll
about
be with you in a minute.
The water rise. The water rise really is the only thing. Oh, thank you, Lost Cause. God bless you. God bless you. Michelle, I wanted to tell you because you asked me, and I don't know if I responded to you or not. I do have the air tag.
Hope everybody in the chat, I hope you all stay safe too. And thank you all for the well wishes. I hope you all stay safe. I hope everybody is. You know, it could just be Florida's known for all the hoopla. And then when it comes right down to it, nothing happens and you feel so deflated, I guess. But I don't think we'll have to worry about that this time.
BHB with the hearts on it, which is really sweet, by the way. And I got it paired. So I just thought you should know that everything's paired.
I've been a registered Republican for 23 years. I was a doctor in private practice for longer.
And when I get too really, really worried, I close all the doors in the hallway and I'll just chill in the hallway. So that's the safest place for me in my house. Every room I have in this house has windows. The only place that does not have windows is the hallway. And the only way I would be, wind and stuff is to close the doors. So the hallway really will be, if push comes to shove, would be probably where I'd be. It is what it is. That's the way I look at it. It is what it is. So I'll evacuate, because it's not even that. Even if your house stands up when you're out there on the beaches, you can't get over the bridges. You're kind of stuck out there. So
I got you, Aries. I always have a good first aid kit. I got littles. I got an accident-prone husband. I want to make sure I get an extra bag of cat food and extra dog food. Just stuff that I wouldn't normally overbuy, but you never know. And I'll tell you what, I went to grab a couple things yesterday. I shouldn't have been surprised. The panic buying started days ago.
all of the food and grocery stores are closed down and the bridges are closed down, you're kind of stuck like Chuck out there on the island with no place to go. So, like I said, I'm much more inland.
Yeah, you're not out on the island.
Do whatever you feel is right for you. If you live in the state of Florida, I know people have been worried about me and sending me good vibes, and I really do appreciate it, but I'll be just fine. I'm not even going to be here. If the house is here when I get back, the house is here when I get back. It was a good day. If it's not, well, I'm just going to join the rest of them for the $750 application for, some FEMA assistance. They've got thousands and thousands of dollars per month to give to illegals, unbeknownst to us. But here we have dire straits. We have a lot of people without anything, and FEMA's broke because of everything they've done for the illegal immigrants that have broke our laws and broke through our borders. But hey, keep voting for those people that put us last. It's worked for us the last 4 years. Maybe the next time we just might get it. I digress. All right, guys. Well, we all know that.
Hi, BL.
How to get them up. Okay. Now that I had my fun. It didn't sound good. Okay, we're gonna turn them upside down so you guys can hear them.
Hurricane Milton headed to Florida. Hurricane Betty headed to Tennessee. I would rather have Milton. I came into TV last night praising the Biden administration for their amazing response for the unusual area that the misinformation is hurting people. Yeah, it usually does. Betty's never going to admit that anybody does anything good unless it's somebody she's supporting.
See, the way I look at it is, I wouldn't want you telling me how to get ready for a snowstorm. So I'm kind of like, well, y'all know what to do. Like, you live there. I know what I need to do to get ready for my natural disaster. So, anyway, that's the way I feel about it. Man, we got bad smoke in the air again today.
Oh, that would drive me nuts. My breathing's been so bad. I've been coughing so much. But yeah, that would drive me nuts with all that smoke. I don't know how you do it.
Well, at least I'm able to get some of that dried out underneath the house now.
Yeah.
Getting it all open and aired out, and boy, even my breathing sounds better. Oh, what a mess.
Oh, your sister lives in Sarasota? And her daughter lives in Bradenton? Braden. I know where that is. They got totaled in the last hurricane. Oh, man. I'm sorry to hear that, Earth Angel. You was born in Miami. I remember the hurricanes, yeah. Well, I was ignoring this one, and I was making light of this one and just blowing it off like any other storm until it got to Category 5. And if I wasn't smack in the middle of the cone where the eye comes through, I probably wouldn't be as worried. I don't know.
There we go.
Here we go. Well, I'll play already.
I put these down. Delilah hit one of the buttons and it scared the crap out of me. I'm like, what? It's horrible. Exactly. This is enough's enough with this PC. You know what I'm saying? I'm over it. I know how I'm voting. I'm voting all of this nonsense. I'm voting us first. I've always been taught.
Good for you, but how you
get
feel?
on what do they teach you to do first?
Wait a minute. We won't even pause. How you feel and how you're voting, you do not have a right to push on someone else and try to get them to do what you're doing. You don't have a right to do that, Betty. People are allowed to have their own minds and vote for whomever they choose to.
oxygen mask on yourself before you help somebody else. Hey, River, it's nice to see you, my love. Nice to see you. They teach you to help the other person after you make sure you're okay. And the United States has to start being that. We have to make sure we're okay so we can lead from strength and help other people. But if we're helping everybody else while we're struggling and suffering, we're just going to get weaker and weaker and be no good for anyone out there. Nobody. So I'm not going to get in it. This is not a political channel. We do have political channels. I haven't been on them in a while, but we need to get them rolling out because I got, we're getting close to the election. So I have a funny feeling it's going to be top of mind for me. Top of mind. All right, guys. Just getting on with this. Yesterday we were going through, of course we had a lot of the BS hate channels, constantly dogging on an innocent father that had nothing to do with the disappearance of his son. But for whatever reason,
you did not just ask that, did you?
Pops out of some interview that he does that's going to whereabouts Sebastian, even though he was at work. He didn't even hardly.
Because she totally looks like they are down resting on her.
Yeah, look, there is none. Usually she has something sticking out there. I don't know.
They're down at the bottom, Kathy. Look down below the look down below the
Oh my Lord.
You're just like she's totally got furniture disease.
Because if you look at it like this, it looks like she didn't have any, and we all know different.
It's because no, wait, if you back it up and look at her before, because I was looking at that. What is underneath that logo? That's like a really badly placed. Oh fuck, she don't have a bra on. I recognize it.
Lord.
Too.
Oh, Crimson Moon. Yeah, Aries, it's the wind and the tornadoes. Hey,
I'm sorry about the wind. I'm sorry.
Oh my God. Oh, I love the wind chimes. They don't bother me a bit.
We take a break that day. We have the time record cards. He's being seen on film. He has key cards that show exactly where he's went on campus there at the Davidson County Jail.
Guess what? Chris was logged in too, and he was at work. Go figure. But, oh, you don't want to see them. That's been verified where Chris was too. You won't admit that. In fact, you lie about it.
We have him passing a polygraph test and those polygraph results being public through the Nancy Grace show. We have a whole wide range of reasons why we do not believe that Seth Rogers is anywhere, anybody that we need to look at. As a matter of fact, everything that we've learned in our very thorough investigative work over this case, it's just the opposite.
Thorough investigative work? Did we already watch this one? We must have, huh? This isn't the one where she did her rant.
It's to be wrapped with support and love and kindness.
I know which one I want.
Watch enough of her.
That's why I might be mixed up with. I thought we watched some of this already, but no, there was one in specific. Oh, Lord have mercy. Why did you do that? Hurricane Milton tracker, category 5. No. Give me back the Bullhorn. Actually, yeah. No, not Bullhorn Betty Court, just Bullhorn Betty. Yeah, there was one that I wanted to go over the other day, just a couple of minutes of it, and we didn't get a chance to. Okay, it's alive. Okay, here we go. She was in her black t-shirt. It wasn't 3 days ago. Maybe it was. Okay, that's the one we were watching. No, it's not that one. Maybe we did. Oh, she did too. Oh, she's been in that shirt for a couple days.
Oh, fuck.
Well, 2 days ago, she had that same shirt on, and then 1 day ago, and she's got it on today, 3 hours ago. The same exact shirt.
Does this really surprise you?
No, because we couldn't have watched this. Oh. Yikes. Betty. She's in this. No wonder she's in the same damn clothes. Do you change your clothes at all? Okay. Oh no, that was not the one I wanted. Why is this not bringing me up the channel I want? What is going on? It's bringing me up, but okay. Yeah, here's the one I wanted. Okay, I got it. Well, actually, there's a couple of them. Oh, did you guys watch JP last night?
I did.
Barbecue.
I watched
Barbecue. Yeah, barbecue went up there. I watched it on replay. I didn't watch it last night. I watched it on replay today. Hot flash mob pre-bet. Oh my god. These videos are so good.
No Wire Hangers has done a couple good ones.
All right. That's who I was looking. I was going to do Betty's, but why give her the view when I can just give them the view? I was looking at 2 clip channels. Literally, Davis has been killing it too.
I have to step away for a moment. I'll be back.
Okay, dear. I'm almost done anyway. I wanted to get the silvers, but ended up getting into that stupid shit with Betty. Okay. No, that's not the one I wanted. That's not the one I wanted. I'm just going to go to her channel and do it because I can't find the specific clip that I wanted. So I'll just take it out of her own live. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'll just take it out of her live. But she goes off again. It wasn't one day ago. Oh, come on, you stupid thing. Change. Why are you not changing? Oh, this is pissing me off. There it is. That's what I should have just did in the first place. Oh, this is the one we were going over where she was doing. We just did this one though. All right, I'm finding it. Oh, now she's supporting the Cajun Navy. Remember how she turned on the Cajun Navy? Now she's supporting them. All right. Now I can't find the damn thing. It's pissing me off. If she stays in that damn shirt, that's what's pissing me off. I didn't review her. Did we review her the last time? I wasn't live Sunday, Saturday. I'm trying to remember. She's in the same damn outfits. But do you guys know anything about this Dawn B stuff going on? I mean, we touched on it a little bit, but Come on now. This guy was over on the neighbor, the neighbor, or that he supposedly doxed and threatened his wife and was calling the cops on him. And I mean, here it is. Okay, here's one of the ones I wanted to play. All right. Let me. Oh, come on now. What are you doing?
What happened?
StreamYard's acting really freaking wanky.
Well, maybe it's also between that and the storm you got coming in.
Could be.
It's not good.
Oh, look, it just did it again.
What?
Oh, thank you, Bonnie. Thank you for the gifted memberships. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. Now, I've been looking for this damn clip. I wanted to show Betty's video, but I can't remember which video it was in because I didn't mark it like I normally do because I wasn't paying attention to her. But this is literally Davis fam.
Look what I made. I made an owl today.
But thank you for the gifted memberships. Welcome to Poolside, everybody. Please thank Bonnie for the membership.
Did you see that?
What? Oh my God, that's cute.
It's more flat. I'm Petty. That's what I've been trying to figure out is how to get something more flat. But I'm not doing the greatest at it. But anyway. You think so? Beautiful disaster.
What?
What?
Hmm? Thank you. Thank you so much for the PayPal. I don't know if you want me to say your name. Thank you very much. Betty, there's nothing. You don't have neuropathy, Betty.
Oh, you're not sharing. We can't see it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I knew there was something wrong.
I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't understand what's going on. I'm confused and lost.
You're confused and lost?
Well, it's probably because I'm not watching what you're seeing.
That's why I'm going to start it over. StreamYard's like freezing. What the hell?
Oh, no.
I can't. I'm going to start it over.
Good morning.
Look at this.
Right.
It's not.
I have neuropathy in my leg.
No,
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
going to start the
It
video.
is. People don't understand how incredibly painful it is. Your hand hurts. You know, the whole arm hurts.
They told me.
It's great. This afternoon, not so much. So I'm going in. I'm going in. My back is going to be broken tomorrow. You know, I'm already having, ever since I got out of jail, guys, I'm not joking. I think I'm going to have to go to the doctor. I think there's a nerve pinch. Do you know I've had neuropathy down my right arm since that event? I thought it was the mattress. You know, I was very thankful. I was, you know, when we came back from the doohickey, I had ordered a new mattress, not for any other reason than just every few years I change out my mattress. And so
Yes.
then I ended up.
Thank you, everybody, for your amazing support. Thank you so much. Hey, Days of Painting.
Going
Hey,
to
yep.
the vigil and getting arrested, and I was
Yeah,
sitting on hard
you
concrete
posted, right? Okay, we're going to watch
for
that.
19 hours. And my back almost locked up. I won't lie to you. It really did. I was in a lot of pain inside there because that concrete and my degenerate disc disease, scoliosis, the neck surgery did not do well. Staying up for 18 hours, I got no sleep because I couldn't sleep on hard concrete. It was freezing cold. And I think it was done like that by design. I thought it was very rude. But like even this morning, I woke up and my whole arm was just dead. So it's not, it's really starting to bother me. And I don't know what's wrong, but I know something's not right. So Rebecca, it's nice to see you.
I know
Patty,
something's not.
The Real Me Too, Shelly.
My hypochondriac, maybe?
NJ's, it's nice to see you.
That's wild.
Oh, she's gonna.
Morning. I have neuropathy in my
Oh,
leg. And oh
nice.
my gosh, it's too. It is. people don't understand how incredibly painful it is.
Mm.
Your hand hurts, you know, the whole arm hurts because it's completely dead. It's like dead weight. I mean, it just flops in the morning. It's worrisome because, you know, that's the way it was before I had my neck surgery. And that's the whole reason why they did the neck surgery was the neuropathy. And, you know, it occasionally I'll have a flare up, but it's usually when I'm overextended or something like that. And it usually just goes away on its own naturally, you know, from the flare up. Usually it's, you know, I've turned my neck too hard. I've done something, you know, overtaxing on my body, and I'll have neuropathy for a few days. But this is not going away. I mean, it's been over a month, and it's like every single morning I wake up with the neuropathy on my right side of my my body. And if I remember before, whenever I had the neck surgery, it's been so many years, I could be completely wrong. I thought it was on the left side, but it could have very well been on my right side. But it hasn't been very good. It hasn't been very good. So I'm going to end up having to figure this out and go take care of it.
Okay, that was Betty crying. About what?
Wow.
Wait, I got one more. I Are we supposed to feel bad? I mean, I don't know. Okay. Now I gotta find this one, right? Of course. Oh, I don't like this on my laptop. I do not like how I have to dig for channels. It should just give me the channels I sub to, but it doesn't. Oh my gosh. No, I don't want... I just want to know that... Oh my lord. Helene was bad. I'm hoping that the people that... Oh my god, it will never let me do it that way. I do not like bringing up channels. That's why I usually have them ready. I'm trying... I always have such a hard time finding Yep's channel when I can't just bring it up on my... You see, on my phone and iPad or tablet.
I am Yep on... I think it's I am Yep on YouTube.
Oh, well, maybe that's why. Nope, that wasn't it. It should just list the channels that I'm sub to. But it doesn't. Oh, that's right. It's Monday. Burnt Toast goes live tonight. Is she gonna do the... I'll do it this way. It's easier to do it this way. And just save it. I cannot stand this on my this laptop. I don't know why YouTube does that. It's the only one it does it on. All the other ones, the channels just come right up, you know, under your subscriptions. Not this one. There we go. And see, she's right here. That pisses me off. So do you guys, do you know any of that, of what's going on?
With what?
The Dawn B drama?
No. Nope. I told you that little bit of gossip that I had heard, and I was, and that's all I knew. I gave you everything that I knew. And I didn't even know what, and you knew when I told you that. I didn't even know what it was that I knew when I told it to you. I was like, "What? This is what somebody told me," and I even, I told you it was probably gossip, and I didn't know the validity of any of it. But what I told you, you knew what I was talking about.
Yeah.
It was nothing juicy or anything like that, y'all. It was just standard. This person said this, and I didn't understand why this was said and why it was a big deal until I did understand why it was a big deal and why that person said that.
No, it's what we've already seen. I can't remember what day it was. Oh, well.
I don't understand why this plumber keeps needing me. I'm going to have to step away again, Kathy.
Oh, the plumber's there? That's great, though, for you.
No.
Uh-oh.
It's going to be like a multi-day. This isn't just an easy. But apparently I'll be back. Excuse me.
All right. Well, everybody, I am looking. Look at her views. Now, she did something, the Jetsons era really a reality 2 days ago. She finally just broke 1K views on it. Everything is, oh. Take a stand, stop online bullying. Is she fucking for real? She is the online bully. Does she not get that? Oh, I did it again. Does Dolly? I have no idea, JB. I have no idea. Would I put anything past them? No. But I have no idea. I don't think she said... Oh, okay, I found it. Hallelujah. I found it. I'm sorry it took me so long. I'm just not having a good day. I always have my content ready. I don't know why I didn't. Well, because we were supposed to be on Don B by now.
Next victim. And we're going to fight for them as well.
Okay, this is
It was supposed to be a beautiful Easter.
What? No.
Discord rooms and those signal chats, everything. We know. You're worried about, we don't care. Why? Because we have a 15-year-old boy that needs to be found. That's why we don't care. Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, a 15-year-old high-functioning autistic boy that disappeared inside his locked home with allegedly only his mommy. And then we find out, Charles, they have low IQs. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. CBI crimes. I agree with you 100%. Own subscribers off. Why do people follow her? Because she hit her head. I think that lady has got some substance abuse problems, whether it's pills, whatever. I don't know what it is, but this lady has did a 180 in a matter of several months, and so that tells me that there's a lot of pressure going on inside of her household, inside of her private life, that's making her behave this way.
She's talking about Jay for Justice,
in my opinion. So we're hearing that. I'm
saying, he is truly talking about Jay for Justice.
Because we know we have a few of them. Hey, Linda Lou, it's nice to see you. Hugs and kisses, my love. Hugs and kisses, Sam. Hugs and kisses to you too.
You don't say that about anybody without no proof.
This is how misinformation gets started, and disinformation. So we had a conversation, and we were going through. We've been going back to the beginning of this case, and some of the information is pulled from social media posts. And there was a coworker of Chris's that talked about a very specific event in
I think
Alabama,
we watched some of this, but
wait, no idea that
there's something I want to play for you. I don't believe those posts. Something. No, we didn't watch this. She goes on to run her mouth. I'm trying to find it. Well, she stays running her mouth.
No friends. Very little family came over to visit them at that house. His father was at work. His father's new to the area. Had only been in the area for a little over a year. So who would this boy feel comfortable with to sneak out of his house and get in a car without disturbing mom in her bedroom? It just...
At that point, looking at that video. And Seth, who can verify his last conversation other than the mom and the stepdad? He was at school on Friday. You spoke to him Thursday night. He was at school on Friday, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So I know he was alive and well, say at 3:30 on Friday afternoon. Who saw him other than the parents from that afternoon, 3:30-ish, till we find out he's missing on Monday morning?
I don't know who else.
Seth. So I don't have any proof of life between Friday.
So he didn't have any knowledge at this point that there was any day out with the cousins and other family members or anything like this, it sounds like.
Yes, he did, Betty. Yes, he did.
He's missing on Seth.
I want to fast
So I don't have
forward.
any proof of life between Friday afternoon and Monday morning.
I might have went too far. I might have went too far.
They need to expand this search. Where might he go? What method of transportation might he have? And they need to research everywhere that they've already searched within the 5 mile or 10 mile radius, because
Before they called law enforcement. I want to repeat that. If they were on the phone from 6:03 to after 6:33, when the call was registered by law enforcement as coming in 6:33, 30 minutes later, that means they would have called him on three-way to tell him his son was missing before they called law enforcement. What? Let's just listen to that again. I got it wrong.
At 7. By the time I found out to make sure that I didn't have to stay over or anything, then I got to my truck about 7:20, and they had texted me and tried to call me on my cell phone at around 6.
They tried to call him on his cell phone around 6:20. They called the father before they even called law enforcement. They called the father before they even called for help. I don't know.
And you found out about it at 7:20, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Mr. Rogers, did he go missing on a school day?
From my understanding, she put him to bed Sunday night, and yes, Monday morning he's missing.
Okay, so he's in his room Sunday night, Monday morning, he's gone out of his home. Could you tell me the level of the severity of his autism?
He's very intelligent. He's very smart. He just lacks.
I want you to listen to this. He's very intelligent. He's very smart, always starting out with all of the positive things about his son. All the positive things about his son. Not that he wears diapers, not that he's in your face, not that he has problems making friends, because he's always in your face. And you know what he just doesn't have boundaries, and you know the long line of frustration that is gleaned from the mom and stepdad's interviews.
Social skills and reading of people's body language. He likes things to be in a routine. He likes to control his environment.
He likes things in a routine, and he likes to control his environment. Much different than spontaneously waking up and deciding to run away from home without shoes, socks, food, or money, or his Switch. Not controlled. That is not controlled.
I'm looking at Sebastian right now, and it is breaking my heart thinking of this young boy, this autistic boy, possibly out in the wild, possibly with strangers he doesn't know. What would his reaction be to that, Seth Rogers?
I don't know, because I've never seen him have to deal with this. Most of the time, if he's with me, he gets his
I don't understand how you say he doesn't seem to know basically nothing about Sebastian. He's the one that has filled us in more about Sebastian and who he is as a person than we have gotten from all the umpteen million interviews from the disgruntled parents that seem to hate him. And as a matter of fact, Josh, you're not acting right. So goodbye.
Wow.
What a jerk.
She's a nice person, isn't she?
Oops, I hit the wrong one. Sorry. I hit you. I hit Roxy's world. Sorry, Roxy. I hit you by accident. Did I unblock her? Yeah, I hit you by accident. Somebody get Josh. I don't want Josh in here. Listen, we have several rules here. Actually, let me speak to Josh before I block you. And this is for everybody that's here. It's a privilege to be in this chat, not a right. And I don't like your commentary, not because of what you're saying, but how you're saying it. This man loves his child, and you're coming into my chat and acting like he doesn't know a thing. Shame on you for your disinformation and misinformation. You have no business being here spreading this lies, spreading this misinformation about a father looking for a son when two parents that are military trained haven't even got off their butts to do crap and only did, 7 months later, a photo op? You want to talk about parents? That's pretty crappy that two parents live in a home that want to discipline this child into normalcy. So the next time you come into my chat, which will be under a different name because you're about to be blocked, but the next time you come into my chat, get your facts together, because this is a factual channel. Do we speculate? Yes, we do. But our basis is always the facts of the case. And we don't like people coming in here and spreading misinformation and intentional disinformation for a narrative. Shame on you, Josh. Shame on you.
Information from me about interacting with people. If I sit there and I'm meeting new people, I talk to him. It's like, son, you can introduce yourself if you like. If he does, he does. If he doesn't want to, I don't make it.
Seth, when was the last time you can verify that he was alive and well?
Oh, hi, I'm back.
How often do you see him?
I get to see him every other weekend if he's on like a spring break or a fall break, or he's got an extended time away from school for like school days. When we had the weather was bad out here and they canceled school, he was with me. Summer breaks, I get him whenever he's done school, except for the week.
Whenever you have the opportunity to be with Sebastian, isn't it true that you exercise that opportunity? You are with him every chance possible under the law.
Yes, ma'am.
Every
Guys,
chance
I'm
under
the
the
rest
law.
of the panel. You are hearing Seth Rogers describe the
Okay, I want to fast forward a little bit here.
moment he gets off of work at around 7 a.m., gets to his vehicle and realizes
She
his
starts
wife
going
and
off
stepdad
about
have been calling and texting
discords
him.
and stuff.
Thank
Wait,
you.
it's right
Since around
here.
6:20-ish a.m. So
like you said, Minecraft is social media related to his peers at school.
Was charged in the kitchen on the bar. What are the probabilities of him using that phone in the middle of the night to make contact to a third party to help pick him up? We have to look at that, the probability of that as well. Guys, don't forget to give me a thumbs up on the way in. We have been working around the clock trying to break this case down to you in light of all the misinformation and disinformation. These are real interviews that were provided early on in this case that we are now going back to see if we can derive more information. And look at this. We already did. We just found out that they called Seth before they called law enforcement, something we did not know before. I mean, we've heard it, but we didn't quite make the connection to that. That's very, very interesting. We're learning that it is, it appears
backstage, Kathy.
Seth arrived at the home
Okay.
and realized all the shoes were there. How in the world is
How would Seth know what shoes? Let me make sure it's Betty. How would Seth, and how do we know? Betty, is that you?
It is me.
Okay. All right. How would Seth didn't live there? How would Seth even know what shoes he had?
he walk out of the house?
Exactly.
Sounds to me.
So, yeah. But she goes after discords and stuff here in a minute. Uh-oh, did I miss something? Yeah, I did. Oh, Bonnie, thank you so much, Storm Supplies. Oh, thank you so much.
And I think Bonham did one too.
Hold on. That's what I just said. Did I miss one?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let me make sure.
Betty keeps saying as well about people, Katie
Yeah,
and
Bonham.
Chris, she's leaving them alone. But she's not leaving them alone because she tags them in every single video.
Yeah, this is crazy.
And I'm not going to put words in your mouth, Seth, because you and I haven't talked about this, but this is just my opinion, and you don't have to weigh in on it at all. But it's my opinion that as soon as Seth walked in the house and saw those shoes, I feel like he would have known something didn't smell right, something didn't feel right at that moment, whether he disregarded it or not. I think he knew something wasn't right. Just my opinion. Again, I haven't spoke to Seth about this. He doesn't need to chime in or anything like that, but that's just my personal opinion based on this particular interview.
Bullying, peer pressure. Was he persuaded to leave perhaps from his mom's house?
Internet access and calls. Everything else. Yes, ma'am.
What do you say about it?
FaceTime and
What
internet
she's
access.
just
He only
said.
had the ability to take pictures on his phone, text on his phone, FaceTime, and telephone calls. Everything else was locked down on his phone.
Have the police looked at his phone? Have they taken his phone to look at who?
For
She's already
Yeah.
said that she spoke to
many,
Seth
many,
about
many
the
months.
shoes.
This, them having
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
She's already said she spoke to Seth about the shoes.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just said now that she hasn't spoke to Seth about them.
Right. And
But
he
she
would have
has.
no idea. I think he may have been referring to maybe some slides or something in his house. I don't know. But yeah, how would he know exactly? See? Hey, Donkey. This wee got a mouse in her pocket.
his phone, need to be looking at. I just want to clarify that for everybody.
Where is this coming on the property? Then I don't think that's what.
Got that video a little like the Ring doorbell cameras.
Okay.
In that subdivision from the reporting, there's
I
not
wanna
much
go
street
up
lights there, so
here.
that's why it's so pitch black and it's so late at night. But they have not picked up a scent at all.
Officials have now been able to analyze home security
I
video
believe
from
it's right
that
up
Houston
here.
building.
To the house, and when they picked up the garbage can, it just felt more heavy.
Yeah, Betty, you didn't fair use this video very well. And you're using somebody else's content, Betty. You're stealing. Isn't that what you always say? There it is. It should be right here.
No socks on, no coat.
Needs us.
Of Seth. We've shown about 5 interviews of the mother and the stepfather. Much different in the tone. much different. Hey, Michelle, it's nice to see you. Tricia, it's nice to see you. Oh, SPED teacher, it's nice to see you.
Because they're different people, and everybody deals and reacts differently, and they aren't on here trying to stir up a bunch of drama, Betty.
My love, your ears must have been burning. I was talking about you in a good way. In a good way. So we have this. This is very early on, and we're going to be getting to, not right now, later this afternoon, we're going to be getting into the interview, the Nancy Grace interview with mom and stepdad. A much different demeanor, much different, very stick-like figures. This we were able to glean a lot. But listen to this. As I was listening to this, I don't know why I didn't catch it before, but I did not. It sounds to me like mom and stepdad made several calls before they called law enforcement.
Bullshit.
That to me is a red flag. Because we hear on an interview, the stepfather saying, we immediately called law enforcement because that's what good parents are supposed to do. And now we're listening and finding out that he was called at 6:20. That would have been when mom and stepdad were on the phone with each other. So mom was on three-way listening to Chris leave this message for Seth.
And
then who else did they call?
So, and you have proof that they were, she was even on the call. And so what if she was? They were calling about their son. Am I missing something here?
I can't figure it out if we are.
No, it's
Patty?
just better reading between the lines.
Patty, you're from a different country. Maybe you think differently. Are we missing something?
Nope.
Like,
Betty's
you think
reading between the lines.
like and all.
She's taking every single word and analysing it in the wrong way to form some sort of narrative in her head when she really needs to focus on Seth. The fact that he's changed his story so many times. The only thing Katie's added to her story was that the thud. And nowhere does it say anywhere, law enforcement, nothing. They called the police at 6:30. So what Betty's getting from they called everybody else at before then is just bollocks. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to swear. It's just complete and utter rubbish. She's making it up. She's
Because they still have
forming whatever she wants to form. And it's just not working. In my opinion.
had another 13 minutes. 13 minutes before they even called law enforcement. Who else did they call? They were calling Seth to see if he had Sebastian. They weren't calling Seth to find out if he knew anything about it. They were calling him to inform him that their child was gone. And they call him before law enforcement. I don't know. I don't know what that means to you, but to me, it's more layers of confusion in this already confusing case. Wait, so she didn't have the balls to call? No. And I think you might have missed it, K-Matt. He said that he received the call because he didn't have his phone on him. He's not allowed to have his phone in jail. So he didn't have his phone on him, and he didn't get the message until 7:20 in the morning when he was leaving work. But the call came in at 6:20.
Sorry, just to interrupt.
Not after he called law enforcement, which is what many of us thought, that the stepdad had Katie on three-way, called law enforcement, and then after they got off with them, left a message for dad. It's just the opposite. So now we have to look at this timeline as mom waking up at 6, calling stepdad at 6.
So for me, it's at that exact moment in time is the kid's missing. He could have run away. He could have gone to his mates. He could have been hiding. They didn't know he was missing. So why she's making all this fuss about Chris ringing Seth, which Chris rang Seth because Katie refused to speak to him, rightly so. They just had no idea it had turned into this. So why is she analysing it this deeply?
She's trying to change the narrative. She's trying to change the facts.
Yeah. And not only that, but she could also go with the fact that Seth was supposed to have him that weekend.
Yep.
and he couldn't because of work or something. I don't know. But why is that not being looked at more? Like, why did he go missing on the weekend that Seth was supposed to have him but couldn't have him?
They would have complained if they called the cops first. Exactly. Punk Drunk Marty. Love the name. JB says, Seth may be thinking Seb was lured by a predator online and doesn't want to be blamed for that. So lie about him using the net. Yeah, but he's since changed up his story about the internet usage.
And the only thing about Seth's explanations is everything that Seth says makes his son sound like he is highly autistic. Right. He's not capable of doing anything for himself, in Seth's own words. Now, I've got a very autistic child, a severely autistic child, and I would never, ever describe him the way that Seth's described Sebastian. And if it is the case that Seth's saying that Sebastian was as bad as Seth's making out, then why did he leave him 12 hours a night on his own?
Yeah, exactly. Hey, Cinder.
It just doesn't make any sense.
Hey, Melinda. No, it doesn't. I mean, you can't have it both ways.
No. So that's just my take on it.
That was a long time. Come on. He's a teenager. You think he's going to sleep the whole 12 hours you're gone? No, he's a teenager.
That by his own admission said he never slept much.
Yeah. Exactly. So what was he doing for that time?
You just wouldn't leave him for 12 hours if he was as bad as he makes out.
Right.
Sorry, you wouldn't.
No, I agree with you on that.
Stepdad saying, look here, look here, look here. Who else did they call? What else happened from 6:03 to 6:20 before stepdad calls dad to tell him the child's missing? And what happened?
I doubt much, and if it did, law enforcement is aware of whatever did happen. Though I'm sure they were calling around looking for Sebastian.
13 minutes after that message was left. Why did it take them so long after they left the message for Seth to call law enforcement? It sounds to me they had a checklist. Just my opinion. I'm entitled to it.
No, you're not.
Because this does not make sense.
You don't say it as opinion.
Just on one of the comments, Linda's just said that Chris has said that it wasn't Seth's weekend. So I apologise for that, but I've never heard that.
No, it was the weekend before. The weekend before he went missing, Seth had him.
Yeah, because that was the weekend that the police was in, wasn't it? At Seth's. Was that the same weekend? The police visited Seth's the weekend before.
Yeah, from what I understand, yeah.
Yeah. So I apologise if that has been corrected. I have not heard that myself, so just to correct that.
Yeah, Mom did go out looking.
To me.
Hey, Linda.
I don't know if it makes sense to you.
Not sure again, just that his son was highly intelligent and wasn't raising him like he couldn't do anything. It was Chris that said he liked to have accidents and had a mindset of it.
No, it was Seth. Everything
Seth has about the accidents. They've all talked about it, but Seth has made comments about his mindset. Yes.
But it definitely does not make sense to me. And I just wanted to show you
And
guys
Chris
before we
said,
close
sorry,
out.
I was muted. Chris
Go ahead.
said that he has a younger mindset than he does biologically, but not meaning it in a bad way is what I took that.
Exactly. He wasn't trying to disparage or insult the kid.
No, I did not take it as that at all.
Yeah.
She's so cute. Look at that. Aw. Hi, sweet pea. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. Her mommy loves her. There she is. She's in her daisies. She's in her daisies. There that big, beautiful baby is. to put a little love in your heart too. She just likes hanging. Her teeth are hurting. I don't know if you guys can see that, but she's got her canines are coming in on the bottom and it's causing a lot of pressure for her. And she is. If my child's call would be to the other parent, but it wasn't. It was to the stepfather. And then it still took them 17 minutes.
No. Number one, that is her husband. That is her partner. Of course, that's going to be the first call, not the ex-husband, who clearly is a pain in the you know what. Penny Ann Barnett. Hey, what about a couple hours? He claimed to fall asleep in his truck. Who?
Well, that was said. That was what Terry Lynn said on J for Justice. But then it was rumoured that Tony said it on BJ's panel.
Yeah, well.
But he never said that. He just said that he was at work all night.
Yeah.
To call the biological father. And it took him another 13 minutes to call law enforcement.
So, Betty, no, it didn't. You're trying to rewrite things and you can't. It doesn't matter. The thing is, law enforcement was involved very quickly and searching very quickly. None of this was let go. No ball was dropped here. Stop trying to turn it into something it's not. You're trying to drum up more content, Betty, by outright lying and trying to switch. You can't change what's already happened. Hey, Music City Mom. I know.
I'm with you, child.
The child was missing when they called Seth. Why wasn't their next call immediately law enforcement? What were they doing in the 17 minutes before they called Seth? And what were they doing in the 13 minutes after they called Seth? That's what I would like to know.
Why would you like to know that?
Maybe the call with Seth
was.
was
I made a big chicken soup last week and I haven't bought any more carrots.
It took them 2 or 10 minutes long, and it took them 8 minutes, or you know what I mean? And in the time before, maybe Chris was running through, well, let's check this place, check that place. Let me call my mom. Let's call Auntie. Let's call X, Y, and Z. I mean, Betty, this isn't fucking rocket science here, dude. Yeah. Not by any means. This is a really easy one to deduce here, Sherlock.
Yeah, and at that point, they didn't know anything was wrong.
Yeah, they just thought he wandered off somewhere. They didn't think they were going to be here 7 months later, that it's going to be what it is. Exactly. No, they didn't think that in the beginning. Nobody would. Oh, way.
To be honest,
what is going on?
I'm leaving in a couple of days and I like fresh vegetables. So I got ribs. Ribs are so good. Oh my God. I will tell you guys, my secret for any juicy meat, any meat that has a bone in it other than steak, I cook upside down. Okay. All of your juices, all of your flavor, everything is in the bone. So if your bone is on the metal and you're cooking it with the meat up, all the juice is just going to the pan. It's not getting in your meat. So like even my ribs, when I cook my ribs, I usually cook them in a smoker, but I haven't used my smoker in a really long time. So I've been using the oven for my, and I used smoked seasoning to get that smoky flavor in it, like smoked salt and other seasonings. Well, thank you for the bath. I appreciate it. And I turn mine and I cook them halfway upside down. So all the juice gets down into the meat of the, I do the same thing with my chicken, my turkey, everything. Anything that has meat and the bones are on the bottom, I flip upside down and I cook it. And I'm telling you, you'll never have another dry piece of meat ever again. People that don't like white meat, cook your chicken breast bone side up for the first half an hour of cooking. And then when I cook white meat, I put tinfoil over it. Keep all the steam and everything in there to make the meat moist. And the only time I ever uncover it is the last 15 minutes, and it's just to crisp up the top of the skin. That's it. So if you guys want juicy meat and you guys like white meat, but you hate the fact that it's always dry, you're cooking it wrong. I can tell you right now, I have never had a dry piece of white meat in this house that I've ever cooked. So those ribs, I turned upside down. It was the bone up.
I'm not touching that one with an
literally falling off. No, they're very, very good. Very, very good. Cooking a turkey upside down. You have yes, exactly, Dina, exactly. Hey, Michelle, it's so nice to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. My husband made them that way too. Yeah. You got to remember, your bones have all your flavor. Like whenever you like your steak bones and stuff like that. I make broth out of has some of the darkest stock. Little wing, you got to wing tips to those. You want to talk about a
where is
flavorful
that where she
broth?
goes off
Those wings,
on
those little tips of the wings that are welcome support. Not only just the ground stuff, then find out, but he is good about getting back. He's building an amazing team. The team has been really is good about getting back for PI. So I don't know, very mild stuff. Anybody can pretty much do it. I looked at one of theirs. They were looking for PI. So I don't know if they're specifically looking for PIs. You need to reach out to them and find out. But he is good about getting back. He's building an amazing team. The team has been really welcome support. Not only just the ground stuff. I mean, the stuff that they are able, their PIs and other investigators that are helping them and assisting them and going through all this. It's just amazing. It's amazing what they bring to the table. And of course, it's always a plus to have a huge legal team too, because I really do believe that they're going to help put a stop to a lot of the stuff we've been dealing with on these social media platforms for several years. It's just gotten so far out of control, and people thinking they can do these things and thinking there's no repercussions. And it's nice to know that we have a team that really is not just fighting for Sebastian, but fighting for doing the
Betty, you are one of them people that do all them things. So were they fighting against you? Because they would have to. If they're fighting against that, then they would be fighting against you.
right thing because it's the right thing to do. We all know that this hate and all this stuff, this mob mentality on here, these hate bonding channels and stuff like that are really inciting their audience to do nefarious things and unscrupulous things is getting to an epic proportion. And I just feel that their team is going to help.
I have not seen one channel apart from Betty's asking any of the members to do anything.
I've seen Betty do it, but I've not seen anybody else do it.
Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one, because I was over here being like, what is this woman speaking of? I don't know what she speaks of. Where is this coming from?
She's always talking. And whenever she opens her mouth, she's always talking about herself.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as long as one thinks that.
No.
Not alone.
She moved her confessional from the couch to the bed.
I love the broken curtain rod. You notice now the curtain rod is not being shown.
This was a couple days ago. Maybe that's why. Maybe she did it. Hey, Pimpin.
It's been a day or two since I said that originally.
Oh, there you go. Hey, Skip.
Way down. And I think because they're going to do that, it's going to help us locate Sebastian or find more information, because right now these people are intimidating people from coming forward. Okay, they see how when people come forward, how they're attacked, and it's stopping people from giving legitimate information to help lead to the whereabouts of Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. This is not from Team Betty. This is from Team Hate. Okay, this is what we've watched unfold for years and just progressively get worse and worse and worse. Despite all efforts to try to get it under control, it hasn't worked. So
this is from Team Hate.
Yes.
Hey, Patty P. Team Hate.
I wonder what that team.
There's a team now.
Where were the tryouts for that team?
I don't know.
Is
there an application?
Email for it.
Is there an application process?
That is. She even said it herself the other day. My teammates.
Mm-hmm.
My teammates are going to be in court.
I could imagine that application process. Yikes. Ooh.
I really think that this is going to be the betterment for not only this case, but social media abroad and into the future. I really think that this is something that needed to be done a long time ago. And I'm just welcoming any and all help to stop the hate on these channels and stop what they're doing in these cases. And you know what their biggest weapon is they just keep looking over here and saying, oh, it's Bullhorn Betty's the one doing it. I'm not bullying people.
Well, none of us got 3 POs with a 4th pending. Not one of us got that same shit, woman.
I don't have any frivolous lawsuits going on. I'm not being sued in federal copyright court. I don't have POs against me. I'm not facing criminal charges for violating the POs. I don't go to people's homes and harass and stalk them.
No,
I don't accuse innocent people of murder.
And the only other channel that's ever told me to stay in my country and keep my mouth shut was you, Betty. No one else.
Voices, you doing any of that stuff?
No, didn't you hear what I said?
Did I talk over you? Sorry.
I said I'm not the one with 3 POs and a 4th pending. I'm not the one named in any lawsuits. I'm not the one that's gone on site and stalked and harassed. No, I didn't do any of those things. I'm not in any sort of trouble. I'm not facing any criminal charges. I don't have a court date in Tennessee. No, ma'am. No way, no how.
Hey,
And
you don't have none of this stuff? Nope.
Nope. I've never even broke the law. I've never been arrested.
Self-reflecting much, Betty? You're what?
I'm not trying to take people's channel. I'm not trying to destroy their life. I'm covering the case, and I'm sorry they don't like the coverage of the case, or they don't like looking at a mom and stepdad with side eyes. But that's them.
No,
they can do that on their channel.
No. You didn't side eye them. You have come right out in detail and called them murmurers. You went to their homes. You went to where he went to high school, where he grew up. You showed their pictures around saying they had something to do with his disappearance.
Have we lost you?
hey, Kathy. Are you muted or
Kathy?
did we lose you? Crap.
Oh dear.
We'll see.
Move to the left.
Yeah.
Oh, we're
Are
going
you
to tell our
back?
audience the truth.
Mm.
We're going
You
to
may have to
lie.
end
This
it.
is
You
Nancy
just
Grace.
cut
It's not
out.
like we're so far off the.
Huh?
You just cut out.
Am I gone?
Nope, you're back.
Okay.
back now.
You're back now, but
Okay.
just an FYI.
All right. Well, this is just about done. So
Okay.
The trap
play. Won't even play.
of legitimate people doing this stuff, having a wealth of knowledge, prosecuting these cases, and they're saying, whoa, wait a minute. Something ain't right here.
Huh.
And if all these professionals are saying something's not right here, and we've got these uneducated knuckleheads that have substance abuse problems telling us that we're wrong for feeling that, do you think it's us that's wrong in this matter, or do you think it's the knuckleheads that are wrong in this matter?
We're following law
We have
enforcement.
FBI agents that are saying something stinks to high heaven. We have
No, they
forensic psychologists saying stuff's not right in this matter. We've got professionals that have committed their careers to autism and all this other saying, hey, this is not right here. We've got
You
all
full of
these
shit, Betty.
high
She's talking about Jennifer Coffinduffer.
Uh-huh.
She's talking about the idiots on YouTube who think that they've got some sort of degree. She's not talking about the professionals. Every single professional has said there is no what's it called?
Foul play.
No foul play on the parents or step parents. So
Right.
that's including Seth. So why she's running this narrative is beyond me. No FBI agents think it stinks. No law enforcement think it stinks. And nobody with autism has ever even commented on this. It's all in her head, in my opinion.
She's clearly delusional. She is clearly delusional. All right, hit play. Come on now.
people with degrees that have made this their life, and they're saying something is not right here. Are we going to believe them or some knucklehead that can't even get a freaking job at the Slurpee counter at 7-Eleven? Me personally, I'm going to be following the professionals. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, thank you, Kelsey. Welcome to this crazy crew we call the Coffee Club. Welcome to the family.
That's
it.
I'm listening to the professionals. I'm going to run my channel based upon professionals, not felons. And we all need to start getting our information from legitimate sources.
Betty, you're one of them criminals. You have more criminal charges than the people you call criminals and felons.
Exactly. My baby girl's just woke up, so I'm going to have to run.
All right. Thank you for coming up again.
Bye. Bye, voices.
Bye, Patty.
Bye, bye, bye.
I don't have any criminal charges, and I have a
Me
college
neither.
education.
I have one of those too. Yeah. I don't have no criminal charges pending on me, Betty. I'm not going to jail anytime soon, and any of that kind of stuff,
No,
I
my
just
people That would have been a couple weeks ago when you kept my ass out of jail. I almost attempted it, but you told me I wasn't gonna. I was way too pretty for prison, so I
You
said,
are.
"Okay." Then told me orange was not my color, and today was not the day, and that was just the way it was. So, nope, you kept my ass out of there. So, I'm really lucky. No, Betty, you're incorrect again. As much as damn, a broken clock is. You're not even hitting right once a day. You are just wrong. Wrong.
Well, I don't think I played it yet, or it might be coming up in this last minute. If not, I'm going to back up a little bit. But she goes on to talk about Discords and Signal. I don't even know what Signal is.
Signal is an end-to-end pure encrypted chat. It's kind of like Instant Messenger. It's owned by Meta. It's what Amber Heard and Johnny Depp used. So, one of the other creators used to have a Signal chat years and years ago, but it imploded. It's kind of like Discord. We had a voice chat, and then Signal's more like a group messenger chat.
Oh. Okay.
Phone
Well,
calls.
apparently people are using them according to her and talking about her.
Where's the proof in that?
She doesn't show it. Remember, she never shows receipts because she is the receipt.
Well, but my question is, who was in there? How long ago? When was it? How does it pertain to? And what did they say? You had bad hair? Or did they say, something of nefarious purposes showing malintent? I mean, like, I got questions. It's not just so much cut and dried, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, that's me. I'm
She's exhausting.
Dude, she's really exhausting. All right, I'll hop off and I'll let you finish this out. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, dear. Thank you for coming
You're
up.
welcome. Bye.
I'll call you later tonight.
Hack YouTubers that want to sit here and war with every person trying to do good in these cases. So please ditch the drama. If you're true crime, come to true crime and own true crime.
You are not true crime. You are crama. Betty, you have drama in almost every stream. You are drama. You need the drama for your numbers. You wouldn't get the clicks and views without it. You know it.
But if you're all about the drama, please do true crime a favor and stay out and keep that drama in the drama channels and on the drama channels and out of these cases. That's what is expected. But what they're doing is they're inciting people to blow up people's phones, give bunk information, and they're all saying, "Oh, I'm a victim. We're not doing that."
No, the only one I've heard incite people to call, send emails, write letters is you. I haven't heard anyone else say to do that but you. Remember the old Shannon Beater from Bedore from Housewives? When she would turn around and say, you. She meant you.
In those
oh, come
Discord
on.
rooms and those signal chats, everything. We know what's going on behind the scenes.
You
so
do.
don't sit there and say it's not happening, because it is. And the people out there that believe it's not happening, you guys, I feel bad for you, because they're pulling the wool over your eyes. We're here for Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, and when Sebastian Wayne Drake
Betty,
Rogers comes home,
if you have proof of this happening in these Discords and these signal rooms, where's the proof? Show it. You saying it's happening don't make it so. Show some actual proof that they've actually followed through and done these things, or even said they were going to do them. But you would have to show that not only did they say it, but they actually followed through. We'll be waiting till hell freezes over to get any proof out of you, won't we?
we're going to be for the next victim, and we're going to fight for them as well. So
You don't fight for victims. You attack victims and families. You don't fight for nobody but you. There's no way you care about this case with the way you're carrying on and have carried on. With the things you're doing to the mother and the stepfather and his family members. If you cared anything about this boy, you wouldn't have done none of it. Wouldn't still be doing none of it. There would have been no need to go to court for protection orders against you. Are you kidding me?
Let's pray for strength for Seth. Let's pray that his son is brought home and brought home safely and brought home soon. For the rest of us, let's keep working, keep our head in the game, ignore the noise, and let's keep focused on finding any and all information about the whereabouts where Sebastian could be. How can you guys help? Go through the social media, sleuth. Go through the social media accounts, find any nugget of information that we may have missed. Let's start fact finding those nuggets of information to see if something will fit into this crazy puzzle that can help find information about Sebastian. That's what we need to do. If you have ideas of where to search, send those over. Give me the reason why you think to search. Don't just send me a map and say this is a great place. Give me the reasons why you believe it's a great place, because that may determine whether that area is searched or not. Because we need to know why you feel it needs to be searched.
You don't have a team. It's not. You don't have a team. It's not a we. It's a you. You've already, Betty. You're not on the inside circle. You've even admitted that you haven't spoke to Nick or none of them. You are not on the inside of any of this. Stop it. You're a pawn, Betty. They use you because they know you have no boundaries. There's nothing you won't get out here and say. That's all you are, is a mouthpiece. A loud, disgusting mouthpiece.
Purpose search. This has to have purpose. This has to have direction, and it has to have vision. So if you guys want to help, keep lighting it up green. Keep always spreading Sebastian Range Rogers' name out there. And please, 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 always stay on legitimate channels. I expect great things from VHB, never disappointed. Thank you, Lisa B.
Well,
always. God bless you.
You're not a legitimate channel. You are not a true crime channel, Betty. You are far from a true crime channel.
But we're going to continue to pray for Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Thank you all for spending some time with me. A lot of time with me, actually. God bless you. Make it a great Saturday. We'll be back later this evening to go over the Nancy Grace interview.
Yeah. Again, she's going over the Nancy Grace interview. Again. Her and Brittany are the same way. All they do is go over the same shit over and over. You can talk about it 100 times. It's not going to change it. It's not going to change what was said. It's not going to... You're not going to rewrite history there. And that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to now get a whole nother narrative. So if someone can send her some bullcrap and get her to believe a place should or shouldn't be searched, she's going to run with it. I call BS. She isn't going to search it to step up one another. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and she's not part of their team because they don't even talk to her. They don't let her know nothing. Tempted to bully folks to unsub from a lot of channels. Yeah. Let me look on here. She's accusing of using Signal was years ago. So, of course, that's a lie. No receipts to show on that, in my opinion. She attempted to bully folks to unsub from a lot of channels, which didn't work. So now this. Yeah. She never shows no proof. If this is all happening, yeah, she's staring right at herself. And Ben, you're right. She does her confessionals. She doesn't bring any. I mean, if this is all happening, then there's some proof of it. You have proof that not only was it said, but that it was followed through with. Because saying it and following it through too is two different things. I don't do the real life stuff, so yeah, I'm not calling any of that bullshit. I don't have enough time to do everything I need to do as it is. But yeah. This is some crazy shit. She's nuts. Field trip to the grocery store. Oh, and I gotta go brave the crowds in the morning. Oh, first I have to go to the doctors. I'm glad I'm getting it over with though, because I need to pump build. And if the storm is as bad as they're claiming, yeah, I'm not going to be able to get there afterwards. So I'm glad I'm getting it done and out of the way. But they've just got to do their appointments on time. And I need to get in and get out because I need to stop at the grocery store and pick up a few more things, storm supplies. Oh, and I need to grab some more batteries. That's what I need to do. I gotta, yeah. Thank you, Pen. But I've been on here, so I haven't looked at the new project. There should have been a new projected path. I think it's at 5 or 5:30 that they released the new pass. I don't think the path was gonna change much. At this, but okay, Hurricane Milton. 36 minutes ago. Oh, that's for Hernando County. Okay. I know that the Weather Service put us under a tornado or a hurricane watch for right now. The storm's a couple days away. Oh boy, that bitch went on. Anyway, I do want to. Oh, Jones is live. Anyway, I'm gonna go get the latest update and get my kids some dinner, and I will try to do a quick one tomorrow. Well, I'm doing one at 7 with voices, providing I still have power. The hurricane's not supposed to hit till Wednesday, so I should be okay. But I can tell I'm having problems with my signal and stuff. And I'm sorry it took me a minute to put up that video. Usually I have my content ready, and I wasn't planning on going there, so no excuse. I should do better. I think I heard little Papa's down there waiting to chase the storm. Oh, Lord. It'll scoop him up. Well, he lives here. He lives in. But I'm gonna go get my kiddos fed, and yeah. Who knows? If I don't sleep tonight, I might pop up and do a late night live. I always say I'm going to. I've only done it like once, I think. But who knows? You never know. But thank you all for your support. Thank you for all your support, the memberships, the super chats, the PayPal's, Cash App, all of it. Thank you so much. And just thank you for all your just support, period. Mods, you do a fantastic job. Thank you. I just thank you guys. Really, your support is amazing. It's getting bad. It's getting real bad. Yeah. The outer bands will start coming in soon. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. I don't want to. I don't want to deal with it all. That's the only thing I'm worried about tomorrow is messing up my live with voices. Is the outer bands coming in and causing issues. I will let you guys know either way. I will make sure that I at least pop up, let you know what's going on, or do community posts. But I promise I will let you know. And thank you all for everything, really. And thank you for all your support. You guys are amazing. But y'all be good on these YouTube streets. Don't be taking no shit. Just chill. That's it. Just chill. Thank you again, everybody. See you later. Bye, all.